Welcome everybody. We're here live under the Mat Radio. Here, this is your host Tech. Here with my wife Beater, looking like Denzel from Training Day.
Mm.
And you see my man to the left, could be to your right, could be to your up, to your bottom, no matter whatever your direction is. If you're laying down, you're watching this in the parking lot, sneaker watching it at work, don't matter. The man with the dreads is our guest, none other than Moses Primm, the creator, owner, host, felicitator, talker, background voice of Primm Says Cinema on YouTube and all over. We'll get back to him. To my right could be your left, in whatever direction you're watching this. Is our social media content creator and staff member of Under the Mat Radio, Saltine. How you feeling, Saltine?
I'm feeling good. Get your ass whooped. There you go. We're back, baby.
Now, brother, you do realize we in the month of April, and you got that Christmas background, so we going. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Hey, is the background we
Christmas
got
all
use
around.
on here.
Look, we have a WWE legend and WCW legend that I'm not going to mention. Love you, brother. He keeps his Christmas lights on all year round, and I ain't saying anything. but so everybody, we're here live. The date is April the 18th, 2023. Time Eastern time is 9:14 p.m. You Moses Primm Standard Time will be 6:14 p.m. Brother knowing the specific time for Central will be 8 p.m. If you're up in the mountains, you know your time. If you're in Alaska, you 4 hours behind us, so you know what time that is. I can do math, but I'm not gonna go through all the damn time zones. But we're here live on Skype, Under the Mat Radio, bringing you here our guest, the man of the hour, the man of the power, if you will.
Hey,
Just
that's
to
what's
let
up,
people,
man.
I like that. Let people know, follow us on Twitter, because we had issues with Twitter. Twitter tried to put us down for a day and say we were underage. You got to be over 12 years old. Nigga, we had Twitter for over 10 damn years. You going to put us down. But now we back up. So our Twitter Under the Mat Radio is at Tech, TECH _ UTMR is our Twitter. Our Facebook and our Instagram, our IG, as the kids say it, is Under the Mat Radio. Email underthematradio@gmail.com. We have Twitter. We have Facebook. That's what we have. We have Gmail. Look us up on Spotify. Look us up on TalkShoe. TalkShoe, like you talking, TalkShoe.com. Look us up there. Blog Talk Radio. Don't know what the hell is going on with them. But if they still around and operational like MySpace, look us up on Under the Mat Radio. Or this fucking Google was. On the Mat Radio. 10 years going and counting. But we're bringing on now the man himself, Moses Primm. He is the creator,
Hey,
the facilitator, the voice. He's a black all-star. He gonna tell you, you got a dumb looking head, nigga. You got some big ass shirt, nigga.
hey,
What is
it's all
going on?
love, man. It's all love, man. What's
You got
going
a
on, man?
you got a Scooby Doo head looking nigga
Yeah,
on the
little heads,
videos.
all that. Yeah,
All of
all
that. Little heads, big heads, small heads, wide heads. Don't matter. This man got his website. This man is on Twitch. He's on Instagram. He's on Facebook. He's all over. Now, I don't know if he got a MySpace. He meant to keep up. I think we're a little older than him.
Hey, low key, I do have some exposing MySpace pictures from back in the day. I got some weird ass looking. I was like trying to do light skin face, like Pretty
Like,
Ricky type shit. Like I got some incriminating MySpace pictures out there. I'm not gonna show
Awesome,
you how to
man.
find
Williams.
them though.
Christopher Williams from New Jack, skinny, light skin,
Yeah, I
ass,
was all
light
that.
skin head, motherfucker. We bringing in now the man himself, Moses Primm. We gonna get shout out to his family, to Minnie Moses, 4 years old, to Mrs. Primm. We don't know her age. We're old school. You don't ask her age. You don't ask her weight. And I'm sure Moses Primm, do you know when he ain't gonna say shit? And if you don't know, he ain't gonna ask.
Well, I don't know how much she weigh. You know what I'm saying?
That's all that matters. My man smoking the herb, taking a shot. Moses Primm, welcome to you. You're an all-star. Welcome. Star to your face. What's going on, brother?
I appreciate you having me, man. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect since it was a wrestling podcast. I thought I was gonna have to do some wrestling quiz or something because I fell off wrestling low key. I still do have I have like a whole ass wrestling homeboy group and shit. Like the wrestling scene is low key big out here, bro. Like I be going to all the little events and shit. Like one of my homeboys wrestles. He's like what's his name? Pop-Tart boy. He got a big ass Pop-Tart costume, and he just be in that bitch getting it in the Pop-Tart costume and shit.
What
Oh
flavor?
man.
I
What
don't know.
flavor?
I think it's. I asked him. I think it's like cherry or something regular, some bullshit.
Now, if he tried, he got to be frosted now.
Yeah, he definitely frosted. He frosted out that bitch. Yeah, I don't know what flavor. I gotta ask him again. But yeah, shout out to all my wrestling homies, man. Yeah, that shit definitely fun, bro. I gotta tune in, man. I fell off around like Stone Cold era. You know how niggas be and shit.
Yeah, I understand, brother. That era is considered the attitude era. So
Okay, that's
that's
what's up.
about 97 to about technically 2001
Oh,
was the
where? Okay,
attitude
nah.
era.
I was in there for longer than that. I probably fell off around maybe like 07, 08.
So,
Yeah. So
okay.
I was in
Okay.
there for a little bit.
Yeah.
About with John Cena, Captain
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Portillo was
was there
around.
for
Yeah.
John Cena. Yeah, all
Started.
that.
Okay. I got Randy Orton and them.
Yeah, all that.
So yeah. So with wrestling, so let you know, wrestling, pro wrestling, and collegiate wrestling is our foundation. But as you know, talking to you off air, we abroad. So wrestling is our foundation. That's why we started. We talk about all different likes of earth,
Hmm.
social media, what you call it, influencers or what have you, all different types of people. So
That's what's up, man.
since you mentioned wrestling, and you a Black All Star, and that's one of the great things about Prim's Hood Cinema. Um, as a mini Moses yourself, let us know a few Black All Stars of pro wrestling that you remember growing up.
Well, The Rock, I was not sure if this nigga was black for a long time. But yeah, Rocky Johnson definitely black. So I'll give him that shit. The Rock, definitely a black all-star. Who else? Damn. My man Booker T, of course. Yeah, shout out Booker T and shit.
Look at see Stevie Ray. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Who
Um,
else? All my like I said, I fell off of the new wrestling, but who's the niggas that be throwing out the pancakes? I went to SummerSlam last year,
New Day.
and yeah, them niggas put on a good ass show, and I'm like, okay, these niggas some all stars, man. Mm,
Yeah, shout out to
uh,
Kofi. Shout out to Big
Yeah, yeah,
E.
all
Shout
that.
out to Xavier Woods. Shout out to
Hey,
our man.
is there
Uh,
any wrestling any wrestling movies like with like wrestling? And I don't know, it's probably not no wrestling hood movies out there, not
oh,
yet.
oh,
We can
oh,
make it.
oh,
Oh.
brother, we got
Um.
you. Go,
You got
Saucy.
what's
Mhm.
up? Okay, all right, yeah, fill me in. What's up? What is it?
We got
Um.
it for you.
Mhm.
Yeah, all right,
I
yeah,
think
tap me in.
No Holds Bar could be one because Tiny Tone Lester was in there. You
Oh,
go. I'll
was he?
see. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
don't think I ever
No Holds
seen
Bar.
that. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
you
that
gotta
count
watch
though.
it.
That count.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Oh,
Who
oh,
God,
we
else
yeah.
though?
got you, brother. You want some
Hmm.
wrestling movies? We got you. We got you with. I mean, you could go with They Live. Shout out to you, late great Roddy Piper
Okay.
was in
Oh
there.
yeah, that's Keith David in
Um,
there. Yeah.
Keith David,
Uh-huh.
Pastor Greenleaf, man. Oh, his mouth always like that. Like what's the nigga name? Majors. What's his name? The one from Quantum. What's that
Oh,
wasp?
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, your mouth always like this. Him and
Yeah,
Keith
he
David.
is. Yeah, he do always got the little fucking grimace on his face.
Man. Shout out to Keith David, man. He all star. That's my
Yeah,
man.
he definitely all star out here, bro.
You don't want to see him come up in the black alley of this, you in trouble, you gonna get your ass whipped. Keith
Yeah,
David
hell
standing on
no.
around.
Yeah,
So
don't fuck with Keith David.
shout out to our man, what's our man from Minister Society? We call him Daddy Dukes. You know you
Clifton
done
Powell. You
no
talking
no
Clifton?
no, we gonna get on him. Bald head dude, you know you done fucked up
Oh,
there.
Samuel Monroe Jr.
Yes, sir, yeah.
What you call him?
We call him Daddy Dukes. Look,
Daddy Deuce.
it's
What
a
the fuck?
guy we know. His other thing was Dukes, just like his dad. Same
Oh,
bald
that's funny
head,
as fuck.
goat dud, shaped junior mint. Used to go to church. Mouth was always singing on a male course. Anybody go to church know about that.
Daddy
Always had that
Deuce.
bottom Daddy Dukes, if we gonna call. So yeah, but
Hey, yeah. Shout out to that Baltimore accent, bro. Shout out
oh
Baltimore
yeah,
niggas, man.
bottom.
He's born and
Yeah.
raised West
Born and
Side.
raised West Side, brother.
Okay,
West
that's what's
Side.
up. Where you go to school at?
Emerson West Side High School.
Okay,
Yeah.
The
Me
yeah, he
East.
too.
went to
And
Emerson.
if Saltine as well, if you're from Baltimore, well, we say Baltimore. We don't say it to you. It's Baltimore, Maryland.
Is Saltine?
Baltimore,
You from Baltimore also, Saltine? Okay,
Sir,
that's what's
born and
up.
raised.
That's what's up, man.
Baltimore. Straight up. As you say, fuck
Yeah.
it is, dummy, what it is. What's up, Yurt?
Yeah,
What's
low
up?
key. Yeah, low-key, I tried to like train the accent out of myself. I tried to be like, no, I'm gonna say Baltimore. But nah, I just was like, I just gave up on that shit, man. I was like, fuck it, bro. Plus people like that shit anyway. So I'm like, I'm gonna just however I do it and shit.
Yeah, you know you're a hybrid, Moses. You know that. How we talk, Baltimore. What it is? Fuck it is, dummy.
Uh-huh.
Let me
But
get
yeah,
a hat.
I always had that yeah, I always low key. I got that like niggas would say I talk like a white dude and shit. Like even when I first was starting out the hood cinema and shit, like people was like, "Why does white dude saying nigga all the time? Like what the fuck?" Like, so I like so low key. There's like a little bit of the accent, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, I've been getting all types of mixed signals because some people would just be like, "Bro, what the fuck up with your accent?" And other people would just be like, "You sound like an actual white man or whatever." So I don't even know. I am like it's like a hybrid. I don't know what my voice is like, but I sound exactly like my dad and shit. Like he had the exact same voice,
Daddy Moses. Daddy Moses.
right?
Gotta
Yeah,
get.
like bitches would call the house and shit. They get confused. They be trying to like, can I speak to you? You know what I'm saying? They try to fucking they be talking to this nigga, thinking it's me and shit.
But you know what is sounding white? Is it because I know I have my accent and all, but I've done a lot of business, so I know how to cut it on and off. I ain't gonna say fuck it is dummy Baltimore,
Yeah, right.
Baltimore, Maryland. We're not gonna say we say tomorrow. All right, see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
All
see you
right,
tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
see you tomorrow.
I ain't even questioned tomorrow and shit. I
But
just thought of you just enlightened me just now. I was like, I do
tomorrow.
say that shit wrong, huh?
All right, yo, all right, see you tomorrow.
I
That's how I
do
say.
say
All right, yo,
tomorrow and shit.
tomorrow.
That's not how you say that
How it
shit.
is. But business, we say see you tomorrow.
All that.
Baltimore,
Well, yeah,
Maryland.
I think it is. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, bro. It might. Well, because when I know from the videos, I do kind of put on like a sort of like a fake YouTube voice, like "Hey guys, what's good?" Like it's almost like a parody and shit. So like I can see how you get confused and the on the internet, especially you're not seeing my face and shit. And it do be white dudes out here, what I'm saying, going too hard and saying nigga and don't going out shit. So I could see getting confused on the internet. But yeah, back in the day, I used to get that shit too, man.
Yeah, I understand. It is you got to cut it on and off. You got to tomorrow or the one as you know, brother Prim. Two, we got the accent. Ew, it's
Too,
that ew.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
hey,
I can't
say
get
it
away from
too.
that.
Say dog. I say dog. I don't say Doug. They
You don't
dog.
say Doug?
No, I
Okay,
don't
that's
say
so yeah. I don't
dog.
say Doug either.
Or as
Yeah.
my daughter would say, is she said, shout out to Kayla, love you much. Is do you say light bulb or light bulb? We say bug. Give me that light
Light
bulb.
bulb. Give me a
Right,
light
right.
bulb.
So it's the diction
I
and
say
the
bulb. I say bulb. Okay, I say
bulb.
bulb.
Dog or
You say
dog.
bulb.
Give me the dog or the dog. Give me some water. Not
Yeah,
walking.
man.
Give me the water. So it is anybody that's bored. If you look up on Google about accents and dialects, which I've had to take classes on, like you, Saltine, like you, Moses, working on YouTube, working all over the world, you'll be amazed.
Yeah, especially yeah. Shout out the Baltimore accent. That's just been going viral for the past couple years. Everybody's been talking about Avenue and all that shit. Like
Avenue,
everybody screaming out
Avenue.
Avenue and shit.
How it is, man. Look,
Uh,
it's an honor to have you on. I told you, I came across your stuff years ago. Shout out to my late mother, Mama Tack, as we call her on the show. Almost 6 years of passing away. Had a depressed day and going down the YouTube hole because I remember life before YouTube. I don't know how the fuck I came across Primm's Cinema. And I watched it and I was laughing in tears because I got tears missing my mom. This is like 2 months in. I'm like, damn, this nigga funny. Not nigga. There's another thing. He's in dialect, right? Nigga. Yeah,
no, I appreciate
so
you though.
that's how they like, yo, this dude is hilarious. And how we've done for years, laughing and the memes and that damn intro music, which we'll get to, and different cutaways and your editing skills is like, yo, this dude is hilarious. It's like how me and Saltine or shout out to a legendary part of the show NSC Game Boy or Hamadi. You watch these hood ass movies, B list, C list, D list, sometimes E list, and be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Why is this taped up? This don't make no sense. Why you
Uh-huh.
crying in one scene and the next thing your face is dry? So it's
Right?
Oh my
you was
gosh.
doing yeah, so you was doing the shit that we did, and it's like, yo, somebody's doing what we do, and you from here. and
Hmm.
it was fun and it was consistent. And people don't realize, and we'll get to that, is well, us doing this for over a decade, being in professional broadcasting, being on TV, doing radio, doing so much. The hardest thing, and you heard comedians Chris Rock said, D.O. Healy, finding your voice. You know, close friend of mine, Plain Jane, love you much, great find. Look up Plain Jane on YouTube. Is you gotta find your voice. You gotta find an individuality. Find out what makes you separate. It's hella YouTubes out here. It's hella videos. Everybody got a podcast now. Everybody talking about shit. When I started, it wasn't podcasting. It was legit broadcasting, like radio. Like radio it wasn't no
Hmm.
podcast. I say that to say, Moses, the great thing that you've done, giving you your flowers, you have your own style. We know when they Prim's Cinema video coming on with the intro music or the text and the little random, the memes and stuff. We know when it's Moses Prim. No one has that style. The voice, is he white? Is he black? Is he mixed? We don't know. Wait, he has dreads. We thought he was white. What's going on? So we know that. So this commitment and praise to you for having your own style, your own shit, and being unique. Because no video on YouTube, and I got friends that are full time YouTubers. They got the gold plan. I got friends that got the silver. They got their own shit too. But you, brother, Moses Prim, your shit is straight you. We know. You hear that music, you get the Moses Prim said video. You get random, man, your head small, nigga. What's going on? Your cinnamon toast crunch teeth, nigga. You hear that? That's how we talk. Yeah, that's how we
Right?
talk, right? You know that's Moses Prim. You know that's Prim Hood Cinemas. You already got so much stuff that's iconic to your videos, and we love it. So
I
with that being
appreciate
said,
that, man.
brother, tell us, what is the most fucked up hood movie that you watched as a mini Moses? When you first started out as mini Moses, before the dreads, before the beard, before the glasses, before you drinking, before the weed, if you smoke a weed,
Hmm.
before all of that, as mini Moses one, because you got mini Moses two. Tell us your first hood movie experience. And
That
then tell
fucked
us,
me up.
yeah, that fucked
Well,
you
yeah,
up.
okay. So I don't remember my first hood movie experience because niggas been watching hood movies forever. But like, I remember specifically that first scene in Minister Society or whatever, that robbery scene. That shit fucked me up. And I was watching it. I think I was at my dad's house and there was a bunch of people in there and they was like low key geeking and like just having a good time. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? like the lady in there screaming, he just pop her and shit, and this nigga just the dude just laid out in there and it's like that's how this shit just happened lightning fast. Like that shit fucked me up. Like yeah, but it was a good ass movie though. You know what I mean? Like it was effective. That's what it was supposed to do and shit. But I recently though, I'd never seen Lockdown with Master P. Have you ever seen that Lockdown?
Oh gosh.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
No,
No.
I have. We
Yeah.
love you, Mr. P. Have you seen the cartoon?
Well,
It's
no, it's
bad.
actually well, he no, it's not. It's well, he's not. I don't think he's like directing it or whatever. And I might have to watch it again, but it wasn't that bad. It was
It
actually all
wasn't.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because
All
what's
right.
the name? Stacy from the Wood is in there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a prison movie basically, and he like goes
Yeah.
through it without getting into too many details. He be going through it in there, and that shit kind of fucked me up recently. So yeah, shout out to that movie. Shout out to Minister Society. Most hood movies got some tragic ass shit in there that'll stick with you, bro.
I totally get that. And like I said, the movie wasn't. It
Yeah, you
wasn't.
probably got to watch. Yeah, you probably got to watch it over again and shit, because that's how it be sometimes. Once you grow up and you got your whole opinions will change on movies and shit.
It
So yeah, I
it was.
recommend the rewatch.
It wasn't bad. It was like, shout out to Master P, one of the great artists. But it was alright. You know how we say it's alright. Yeah.
Yeah, it was alright. It
It's
was kind
like
of too long and shit.
it's like State Property One. Hence, State
Low
State
key, yeah.
State
Stay
Yeah.
Property One.
facts.
One was alright. You
Yeah,
I went to the movie theaters to see part two, which we'll talk about later on.
that shit came out in the theaters. Oh
Yes, it
no, I thought
did.
that shit came out in the
Look,
DVDs and
brother,
shit.
I didn't know what the fuck the state property was. Shout out to my cousin Tony. We were hanging out. This was maybe the early millennium. because I gotta go by decades, right? Early millennium, and we was hanging out, and he was like, "Hey man, let's go to the movies." He had an excursion, which they don't even make no more. He had a
What the hell was that? Oh, it was a
it's
car?
yeah, excursion.
I was like,
So
he
you
had an
know,
excursion. Is he good, bro?
yeah, so so Ford,
Damn, you
you
supposed to be
know,
in the hospital.
right? I didn't that. So Ford, Ford had the trucks. You had the ass,
Yeah,
little
yeah,
baby ass SUV, 4K shit, and you had the Ford Explorer, which everybody knows. Then you had the Expedition, which
yeah.
was like everybody was rocking the Expedition and Navigator back in the day. Then you had the Excursion, which was long as shit. It was like a limo SUV. It was like 2, 3 limos long as shit.
Okay, that's
Couldn't
what's
park.
up.
Yeah, so he had one of those, and great sales, one of the best salesmen I know. Then he randomly was like, "Hey, cuz, we going to see state property too." I'm like, "What the fuck is a state property too?" I'm like, "What is this?" I didn't know what to expect. So we went to the movies. Shout out Owens Mills if you from
Shout out Owens Mills. You
Owens
went to
Mills,
Owens
yeah,
Mills
Owens
movie?
Mills.
That used to be the spot,
That
man.
was, and they was
R.I.P.
cool.
Owens Mills, bro.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Owens Mills. We went to Owens Mills movies and that shit. I was like, what the hell? Benny Siegel? He like, what the fuck is going on?
Right?
Going to say hood movie, like Benny Siegel and what's his name, Dame Dash, and
Uh-huh.
what is going on? So I said it's a part one. I saw part two first. It's a
I
part two.
never seen part two. I think I started and skimmed through it, but I
Yeah, he
wasn't
did a
fucking with
video
it.
on that shit. I
No, I
did a
did a video on
version
the
of
first one. Yeah, I did a video on the first. I haven't done the video on the second one yet.
yeah, do the video on the second one because it's gonna blow your mind. I'm like, wait, this a part one? What the fuck is that shit? I'm sitting there watching like
I mean, and even part one was trash, low key, but it's still like fun or whatever.
it
I could
was
still
alright.
sit through it and shit. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
it was alright. It
Uh-huh.
was alright. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool. Shout out to
it's
Benny
watchable
Siegel.
and shit. Yeah,
Don't want Benny Siegel to beat our ass. He ain't nobody to fuck with. So shout out to Benny
no
Siegel.
beans,
Yeah,
no
no beans,
beans,
right? No beans.
no
so
beans.
so wait, it's a part one. So after that, we did the you call it nigga not movies where you sneak into a movie theater. We saw
Uh-huh.
Aeon Flux with
With Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron, her fine ass. We know her. Watched it. I'm like, what is going? Bad day for movies. We saw it. Went on home.
That's what's
That's
up.
how it was. So and I really state property one at Blockbuster. Remember Blockbuster back in the day
Hmm.
before they died and
R.I.P. Blockbuster.
RP Blockbuster. So that's how it was, man. This is state property. But you say Menace to Society for you.
Yeah,
Was
what's yours? What's
was
yours? Hood movie that
Oh,
fucked you
oh
up?
gosh.
go Saltine. I'll let you take over. Go.
Let's see. One of the worst movies I ever saw was me and Tech was watching it, and we were on the phone, right? And he told me, "Yo, we gotta watch this movie together," because he watched it by himself. This movie called Percentage with Cameron and Vin Raines.
Oh, it sounds
That
trash.
that movie was fucking trash.
That's crazy.
Yo, me and Tech. I keep calling his dad go government. Sorry, Tech.
It's all
Oh
good.
my gosh. We were dying laughing on the phone. And then it was a part. Sorry for spoilers, but I know you're gonna look it up
No, I'm gonna
Tuesday.
It's
watch.
on
I'm gonna watch
Netflix.
this shit. I'm definitely
It's
gonna
on
watch this shit.
Netflix. I think
Right?
it is.
Oh gosh. It's a part where they was in a shootout and I think Vin Brain was on there wearing a cowboy hat.
Yes.
And what happened was he was saying, yeah, and then Cuba Gooding Jr.'s brother was in there. Omar was in there. He was in there.
Of course.
And Cameron was looking at each other. They was laughing like they was like corpsing, and we called that basically one to bust out laughing. Like that
Breaking
That's
was just
character.
hilarious.
you breaking
Man, bro.
character with it
Hey,
happened.
yeah, I
So
gotta
yeah.
check that shit out, bro. That
Man,
sounds
that
exactly
look
like some shit I'll be watching.
the movie is so fucked up. Like they had a scene. Is Macy Gray in that? Yeah, Macy Gray in there, right? She playing the same role
It's
she did
hella
in
all
Train
stars
Today.
in that bitch.
Yeah, All-Star, right? The
Yeah.
same crackhead she played in Train Today. End up teleporting the percentage. And she was fucking with Vin Graves as a cowboy because he came out in the kitchen and shit. Talking about, yeah, what the fuck is this shit? This is before Arby's, we have the meats. You know this movie low budget. Anytime they took duct tape, not only duct tape, and they covered up the Zenith TV that was in the background. You can clearly see it.
They covered up the TVs in the back.
Yeah, because you know how
It's
they
supposed to be It's supposed to be like an old Western type of movie.
that wasn't that. It just was. You know how you gotta have permission to promote stuff
Oh, to
like
fucking have the brands
Coca-Cola,
and shit.
Sprite. Like
They put
it,
tape on the.
it wasn't like this is a regular cup. Ain't gonna tell you what's in it, right? Y'all see this, right? It
Yeah, they
wasn't
put
like
tape over the
if
logo or
if
whatever.
this
That's cool.
said if this said Coca-Cola, you turn the shit over. Seinfeld did this shit all the time, but they didn't get rights, right? Because you gotta get people don't know you gotta get
Yeah. Most
actual
people be
rights.
doing that shit.
But
Yeah.
now these niggas put Scotch tape over it on the TV and
That's
on the
crazy.
laptops. We clearly see it's Dell.
You can still see it and shit. All
You
right.
couldn't see it, but you click it's
Okay,
Scotch
you can
tape.
still tell it.
You could have whited out the shit. It's legit
Yeah.
a piece of Scotch tape
That's
that you just cut
hilarious,
over like
bro.
a crack or some shit. Scotch tape. Okay, nigga, that's a Zena TV. That's a Dell. That's
Hey,
a
niggas ain't got no money for all that, man. You
exactly. Now
trying to
you
buy
know what?
whiteout and
Right.
shit? I ain't gotta
Oh
go
my
CVS buy
god.
some whiteout.
Go to the dollar store, which is a white liquid. That's what they call it.
Ow.
Nah, I definitely gotta watch that shit though. Yeah, that
Percentage,
sounds.
brother, is
So, but all right. So I know. All right. So the worst hood movie I ever seen. That's different though. That's different.
right.
Um, shit. Off the top of my head, I want to say Soul Plane, but I've seen worse. I've seen worse than Soul Plane.
What's worse than soul plane?
I don't know, but Soul Plane pissed me off and shit.
Snakes on the
Soul Plane
plane.
is like shucking and jiving and shit. I hate that. You gotta come back to me. So far, I'm saying Soul Plane and shit. If I
Soul
think of
plane.
another, because I know I've seen one worse than Soul Plane. Because Soul Plane's not really that bad and shit. Soul Plane still got its moments.
Me, I would say my first introduction to hood movies. I thought this was a hood movie. Don't laugh. And some of y'all niggas gonna laugh on the comments, so it's cool. At my aunt's house, not mentioning her name, but at my aunt's. All I remember as a little tech was these African kids getting gunned down. They was all chanting and stuff. They was all parading, and the African kids got shot up at the end. And that movie stuck with me.
You remember what it's called?
I thought it was a hood movie.
What's it called? You remember?
And I just found out, Saltine can attest, last week it was Serafina with Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh
And all I knew
yeah, I
was
think
the
I
movie.
remember that low key.
Right. And you can't find that scene on YouTube at all. I just searched it. So
Oh
anybody, shout out to
shit.
Whoopi Goldberg. She an all-star, no eyebrows. Shout out to you.
She don't got no eyebrow.
Yeah, she don't. And I love Whoopi. And Whoopi is not her government, by the way. And shout out
It's
to
not.
Jamie Foxx. We're praying for you. I just told somebody today, Jamie Foxx is not his government.
Yeah, I heard that story
It was
too.
it was it was Serafina. In the
That's
shot when
crazy.
the African kids was chanting and what have you, and they shot with like machine guns, AKs, da 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 da, of some Tony Montana shit.
Yeah, I remember low key watching that in school. I remember somebody would make me watch that,
Yeah,
and I think they gave us a warning or whatever, and like told us we could turn away or something. But I'm just like, what the fuck are you
and I
doing?
thought it was a hood movie. I thought it was like gangsters on some shit. And then
I
I
mean, low
realized,
key. So like hood movies, because you know my channel, I do like Mike and shit,
okay,
random shit like that. So I think hood movies, like it just qualifies like as movies that are commonly found in hood households and shit. So it don't gotta necessarily be a hood movie. It'd be like Big
right,
Mama's House or something and shit. That's still a hood movie because niggas in the hood fuck with it. You know what I mean? You
right,
can
right.
tell when it's a hood movie or not. It
Like,
makes it a little broader so we can, you know what I mean, fit all that shit in there. So I think Serafina counts because that's definitely an infamous movie. I remember that
yeah.
scene. Yeah.
And see, I had to sneak to watch those kind of movies. You know, growing up in church, and
Oh yeah, you couldn't watch whatever
I
you want.
had to sneak to listen to R. Kelly. Had to sneak to
Oh
listen to
whoa,
Onyx,
that's
Naughty by
crazy.
Nature, and my cousin. Shout out to D Dizzle, SWV, and Tupac and Biggie and Bone Thugs, and
But that
even
make it hit
before that,
harder though when you're not supposed to be doing
yeah, I
that
had
shit.
to sneak and
That
shit
make it better and shit.
with the cassettes, the little single shit. I had to sneak and
Yeah.
listen. You know, the Run DMC and listening to the Beastie Boys and all that. I had to
Nah,
sneak.
you gonna get beaten, boy.
If it wasn't James Cleveland and Earl Hammond in commission, or Kurt Franklin when he had a fade in the pod.
Yeah, you had to
Look,
sneak. You ain't
I
had
knew
no
older
CD
than that.
player and shit.
Nah, this before CD players, man. This was
Oh damn.
This was record players, and then when the cassette tape came out, so you had to get singles. He played the cassette. You had a cassette
Okay.
player in your car, and then even before the cassette players, you used to take a blank cassette tape and try to record it. You used to get little double record, and the VCRs was big as shit. It was big as microwaves. It
Yeah, I
wasn't.
remember them
Yeah.
big ass double ones.
So that was an act to sneak to listen to R. Kelly and Heavy D and the Boys and them. So Serafina and all of that. Yeah, so I say that to say the first hood movie I watched is Snuggles Jason's Lyric, and we see. Uh, so all I see is the flowers. You want some
Yeah, you
flowers?
want some
Oh, you get
flowers? This
flowers.
nigga's
The
terrifying.
fuck this
Yeah,
nigga
this
is? What
nigga
the fuck
Forrest
wrong with his
Whitaker
eye?
terrifying,
That
dog.
boy, you got some flowers. What the fuck is going on?
It's my leg.
Yeah, my
Gonna say
leg,
it.
right.
It's my leg.
So that movie fucked me up. With Jason Lyric,
Yeah, yeah, that was sad.
Jada Pinkett before making Will slap Chris Rock, because we know Jada was the reason why Will slapped Chris Rock. I get it, because I've been there. He was laughing and shit till your wife looked at you like this. Yeah, and then you went to
I
smack.
mean, but yeah, because people don't be getting it now. But like, yeah, back then, like Jason Lyric era, like Jada Pinkett, like she was the it girl. Like she was
Yeah,
like everybody thought she was hot as fuck.
it
Everybody
was.
wanted. She was
It,
like the girl next door, like tomboy type of fine and shit
think
too.
about this. Back in the day, we don't know. We don't need to know Moses Primm age. I think I got Moses Primm a tad bit on age.
Uh-huh.
It's Altino is a black fine women all star. Jada Pinkett was one back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Before,
absolutely.
what's the word? Entrapment? Is that what you use?
Entanglement.
Entanglement. With entanglement, I think of the movie entanglement. You basically you fucked your son's friend.
True, lucky nigga.
Yeah, okay. So it's called entanglement. Okay, that's the new word. So before the entanglement and all of that, and the red table talk, and her mama, which looks younger than her sometimes, we're not gonna get there. Jada was a black all star. She was in the
hmm
movies. Janet Jackson, Vanessa Bell Calloway. If you way before us, you got Pam Grier.
Yeah.
You know, and you got me all Prim. What's some other fine black women all stars?
Fine black women all stars. You got Regina Hall, Regina
Regina
King,
Hall,
all that. Yeah.
Her
Nia Long,
Nia Long. Yep, absolutely. Who
Angela
else?
Bassett.
Oh yeah, you can't forget about Angela
She
Bassett.
was more like the MILF Mama all
She
star.
definitely was always a MILF. She been a MILF for
Yeah,
like 40
her,
years.
Claire Huxtable.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's that
And that
forbidden.
MILF,
That's the forbidden fruit.
yeah, Forbidden Fruit all
Yeah.
star. There you go. But look, but wait a minute. But why ain't nobody want to bang Harriet though from Family Matters?
I mean, low key, low key. I mean, she wasn't my first choice, but if she was there, she was trying to go.
Brother, brother,
I'm right. I'm there. I'm ready for
brother, brother. You from here in Baltimore,
it. Yeah, I'm
and
from
you in
Baltimore.
LA now, so you got
Uh,
East and West Coast, right?
yeah.
How many niggas gonna say, yo? I mean, Harriet from Family Matters. No, no nigga saying that. Come on, that come on now.
Hey man.
Just
Hey.
like just like light skinned Vivian, who was the second Harriet in Family Matters.
She was the second Harriet.
She
She keep
was.
fucking replacing the moms and shit.
Whoever said they wanted to bang the light skinned Harriet? The
Hey
light skinned
man.
Vivian.
Hey, I got a MILF thing, bro. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I'm with you on the bills, but light skinned Harriet I'm sorry, light skinned Viv and light skinned Harriet ain't nobody want to bang him. It was
Yeah,
dark,
she
right?
she fell off low key. I think she was just like whenever she came onto the show, you knew
Oh,
that shit was about to get
oh,
canceled.
I just got a text from my staff member. Don't forget, light skinned Vivian, light skinned Harriet also was Gina's mom. I forgot from Martin.
No, that
Was
wasn't the
that her?
same. No, that
Nigga,
wasn't the
I
same
typed me the
lady. This
wrong
nigga
shit. That was
lying.
not her. That was not her. Thank you. I thought it was wrong. Get
I
your
don't know
shit
who
right.
the actress name is, but yeah.
He only
But Gina
22.
Mom could get it though. Yeah, Gina Mom could
yeah.
Yeah, Gina mom. Yeah.
get it.
She can get it there, but yeah, she can. But no, nobody wanted her yet. Nobody did.
Yeah, nobody wanted. Yeah, she wasn't nobody's first choice. But like I said, I wouldn't turn her away. And she's trying. You know
So
what I
you
mean?
saying
If Carl Winslow was out, you know what I mean, late night shift and shit,
so you
I'll
saying
probably
she a reinforcement? So you got the MILF All Stars, and
MILF
then
All Stars,
reinforcement. There you go.
the reinforcement All Stars.
Uh, I'm pissed.
We just having fun here under the Mat Radio. This how we
No, yeah.
this
Shout
how
out to
we
all them
talk. But you know
ladies.
how. But you gotta give a shout out. You talk and don't worry, we'll get to you movies. How we talk here, going by the flow as we do. Talk about the MILF All Stars, Claire Huxtable, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, what's the mama from Moesha? You
Possibly, yeah, possibly.
first choice that you
Shirley
went for?
Ralph.
I
Yeah.
like them. If I'm gonna go MILFs, I'm gonna go a little thicker, whatever. I'm gonna go for Craig Mom from Friday or whatever. I'm gonna go that route.
Oh yeah.
I'm hitting Craig Mom all day.
What about you, Saltine? What's some MILF All
Yeah,
Stars?
what's the MILF All Star?
MILF All Stars.
All-Star. Oh my gosh. I always like Shirley, right? Because I saw Dreamgirls years ago when it was on video where my aunt had the video when she went up to Broadway and saw it. And I was like, wow, that woman can sing. So I felt for her. Like the
Uh-huh.
first time when I saw Dreamgirl show, I was like, yeah, Shirley Wright is the MILF.
She
I
wasn't in the
was young,
movie.
so
They didn't put her in the movie,
it
did
was
they?
the Broadway play. Broadway.
I'm saying,
It
yeah,
was
they
the
didn't put her in the
original.
movie.
She
Why the
was
fuck they didn't put her in the movie?
yeah, they should put the original Dream Girl movie in the movie theater. Just just because that's a historic
Uh-huh.
Broadway
It is.
play.
Right.
It really
Yeah, shout
is.
out to
She
her.
probably got Stephanie Mills. I call it the Stephanie Mills. Because remember, Stephanie Mills in The Wiz, remember, Stephanie Mills played the lead character on Broadway.
Oh, word.
We love Stephanie Mills. Shout out, Chef Kiss, All Star, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the
But when the
vibe.
movie, The Wiz came out, Stephanie Mills couldn't play the main character because Diana Ross wanted her. Shot Diana Ross
Yeah,
wanted the
and
All
they
Star.
wasn't gonna. Yeah, they
It
wasn't gonna
wasn't
make
gonna
it
let it,
without
and it wasn't no beef. You can watch. We are not promoting where you can watch the video. Just YouTube or Google that shit. Shout out to Exos. He said Google that shit. You'll find out. But a Black All Star Stephanie Mills was what was it wasn't what was her name in the Wiz?
It wasn't Dorothy.
No, it wasn't Dorothy. What was the lead character from the Wiz?
Oh shit, I don't know.
I'm sorry guys, tell us in the comments. But Stephanie Mills was the lead character for the Wiz on Broadway. When they decided to make it a actual movie with Michael and Barry Gordy and everything. I'm sorry, Quincy Jones. Dinah Ross decided to play the lead. So Stephanie Mills couldn't do it. There wasn't no bad blood. This is how it was. So the same way, to your point, Moses, that you said, well, why didn't she play it in the movie? Stephanie Mills.
Yeah, right. Yeah, same shit. Yeah, I mean, hey, shout out to her though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely a
yeah.
MILF All Star.
MILF. Is there any other MILF All Stars before we move
Oh,
on?
I'm sure there's a ton of them, but we got them. Oh, shout out to damn, I can always forget her name, bro. Loretta Devine. Shout out Loretta
Loretta
Divine.
Devine, just say yep.
I hit Loretta Divine. I'll be
You
going
know
big. Yeah,
what?
I'll be
You
going
like,
big. Go big or go
right? You like
home.
the
Yep.
big, you like the big dog meat man. Loretta Devine is a MILF All Star.
Yep.
Yeah, wait to
Hey
XL.
man, if I'm going
Come on,
MILF, I'm going MILF. You know what I mean?
go big MILF, meaty MILF. There you go.
That's how moms be,
Hey,
right?
yeah, did she get you and waiting to XL, X and Gregory Young?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Did you
yeah.
eat? Do you want to play?
Did you
You know
eat?
what about it? Yeah, you know what you wanted to eat. Yeah, he
Uh-huh.
said, see, that's that. It was supposed to say entanglement, not entanglement shit, but that's that old, we called the marmalade. We called the little older black lady the little marmalade action. She know what she was doing.
Marmalade.
Did you want to play? You know what she
Okay.
wanted.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Loretta
saying. I'm trying to
Devine.
get a plate out this
Yeah, try
motherfucker.
to get a play too. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah, you got
yeah. No, shout out.
Loretta Devine trap Gregory Hines. Shout out to the late Gregory Hines.
Uh-huh.
She was ready. She was ripe. Nothing fix their plate for him. And we know
Hmm.
how it ended in the end. Saltine, any other milk
Yeah.
all stars we move on?
Oh, man, it's so bad.
We just
Oh, Leah Rashawn. Leah
Oh yeah.
Rashawn.
Leah
But she
Rashawn.
a
Leah
MILF
Rashawn.
now. Yeah, she wasn't
She is
always a
milk
Yeah.
MILF.
now, but
Yeah,
she
she a
She
wasn't
MILF.
back
was,
then.
yeah. When I was younger, she had to be a MILF imagining, like, wow, she be a beautiful
So
mom.
Saltine, you was so back in the days of Harlem Nights, Saltine, you was imagining Leah Rashawn as a future MILF.
I mean, she
I'm
low
sorry,
key did
Layla
have that.
Rashawn. I was corrected. I'm sorry, Layla Rashawn.
Leah Rashawn, yeah. Yeah, she was beautiful. I mean, she's still beautiful, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, when I looked at her, I was like, damn, she's beautiful. You know what I mean? When you a kid, you like, oh, doing silly stuff with the heart and act like the mask and shit. I
Hmm.
was like, yeah,
So
she
your
gonna be a
heart, so Saltine, your heart was the only thing that was beating. That's what you're saying.
man. It was
No.
like
Yeah, the most said no. Like, come on, come on,
the thing,
man.
like,
Look, guys,
oh
we
man,
crazy, man. Moses, you know we having fun in here.
yeah, we
Uh,
having fun, people. Don't get crazy now.
Well, I mean,
Jeez.
yeah, because that's why I do my channel like how it is, because it low key is just like barbershop talk. Like we can just
yeah.
do whatever we want and shit. And, you know what I mean? Like, because that's part of our culture. How we be roasting niggas, whatever. He's got a tiny head, it's fine. You know what I mean? I think
So they,
I think niggas understand. You know what I mean? I think we all understand to an extent. So that's all I'm worried about.
Now I don't
If
know if
my
you remember
people
this.
understand.
You spoke about Tiny Heads. Remember how when the fitted caps came out back in the day, and you got a small ass head and try to lie about your size. Remember
So
that?
I try to get a bigger
You never
size
know
and
what the
shit.
fuck our head size was to the fitted cap. I'm 73/8.
Yeah,
I'm
I
three
never.
and two
Yeah, I
thirds.
ain't
What the
never
fuck
know
is
what a
this
damn.
shit? What the hell? Small ass head. You wearing a
Oh,
too big cap. But so you know the hat big when the little visor all the way down. You nigga get a
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, I think low key because I got a big ass head. I went the opposite way and shit.
you
So,
know so
because especially with the dreads and shit, like when I was younger and shit, like I couldn't even wear fitteds. Like I try the biggest size. That should be snug as a motherfucker. I'm like, that's not enough.
wait, you had a big head back in the day before the dreads, Moses?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, with the dread, I mean, I had dreads back in the day too. I mean, I had like, what I mean. I had my whole little hair situation. I'm talking about like high school era and shit.
Oscar Will.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't even wear fitteds, bro. Yeah, my
You
shit just.
can't you even wear a hat now, man. You got your dreads, the
Nah, low key, yeah, low key. I gotta go to a fucking special site and shit to get
you got
some
a little
hats and shit.
specialist
Like I
hat
got a little
specialist.
big head nigga site and shit I'll be on. So yeah, shout out to little big head hat plug and shit, man. Yeah, you gotta see it in person. Like it look normal on the screen. Nah,
All
I
you
got a
gotta
big
do
ass
is
head.
wear that. What's they call it? That rag, like a dish rag, the little
Oh
wrap
yeah, the
shit
little
behind
shit.
your
you
dress. You
ran.
gotta wear that. Yeah,
That's
that little do rag.
what's up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we
shout out big head niggas.
big head niggas. We gotta ask you this, man. The definite argument for real. Us being black, African American. Shout out to the white folks. We got fans all over. Harlem Nights or Coming to America. You know that is a we talk about you did both. You've done both on your channel. Love
I
them
don't know.
both.
I don't think I did either one. I don't
Did you
think
do?
I did
I
either
thought
one
you
actually.
didn't do Harlem Nights. I
Nope,
thought you
I
did
didn't do
Harlem.
Harlem Nights yet. That's a highly requested one
You
though.
didn't do Coming to America.
No, I didn't do Coming to
Did you
America
do
yet.
Part Two?
No, I don't know. I think I
I
did
thought you did one
Boomerang
at
somewhere.
Boomerang.
It
Okay.
might have been Boomerang you're thinking about. But yeah, I've been
So
neglecting my
many.
Eddie Murphy movies low key.
I don't know why he ain't doing nothing. He sit there and watch it. So
Well, I'm not crazy into the 80s comedies.
80s, okay.
90s, yeah, 90s shit is
90s.
well no, Harlem Nights was 90s, right?
Nah, man.
Oh, when did
Uh,
Harlem
Early
Nights come out?
90s. I think
what's Harlem
1990.
Nights 90s? Let's just see right here. Hold up.
Uh,
Was it? I know it was late 80s or early 90s. Hold on for a second. Let's see. Harlem Nights. You gotta love Google
Oh yeah.
because nah,
Of
80s,
course.
1989.
Okay.
Thought it was
All right.
80s.
So they made it in there just in time and shit.
Harlem
But
Nights was
yeah,
1989. Now, Coming to America, I know it was 90s. No, I was wrong.
yeah, then Coming to America is definitely
I'm
80s.
gonna watch it as a kid. So Coming to America is 1988. Harlem
Okay.
Nights is 1989.
Okay, yeah, Eddie Murphy was on, boy. Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
he
this nigga
was.
was doing his thing.
So
So yeah, I'm not crazy about 80s like comedies or whatever, but like Coming to America definitely takes the cake. Even though Harlem Nights had a bigger all-star cast, I think they just rushed it or flubbed it or something. Like it's not as funny as it could have been, bro.
I feel you. How you feel about this all team?
Yeah, what you
Hmm.
taking? Coming to America or Harlem Nights?
I would say come to America. It's memorable moments in that movie and everything. I I feel that Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy were like classic duo.
Hell yeah.
It's like yeah, it was like damn. I remember all the stuff when they went to Mc what is it McDowell's and stuff. I was like
McDonald's.
Yeah,
McDowell's. What the hell
McDowell's,
is a
like that's sick.
McDowell's? I know McDonald's, but what was McDowell's?
Yeah,
We
there's hella memorable parts in there. There's a couple
Yeah.
in Harlem Nights. I know, like, I mean, not really. I can only think of like the lady getting her pinky toe shot off and some other shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember no that much of Harlem Nights. I
orange
mean,
juice. The orange
okay,
juice
I gotta
scene.
rewatch it and shit again. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like how
I'm sure your fan base with your great channel would love for you to do. And we talk about hood movies. Every black family, hood family, got Harlem Nights and Coming to America.
yeah,
And it
yeah,
is a legit debate. Like on the other side, like how people debate what's better, is it Godfather or Goodfellas?
hmm
Black community, one of the things they're going to debate is it Coming to America or Harlem Nights. For me, I say it's like I gotta say Coming to America.
yeah.
And Harlem Nights is 1A, but Harlem Nights you got my pinky toe, You got the scene with when they were shooting and also they all had the
Oh
little
yeah, got the little
gun,
ass.
little gun. The orange juice scene,
Uh-huh.
the stuttering boxer. It's so many iconic scenes in both those
Oh
movies.
yeah. Oh
It
yeah. Yeah.
is and shout out to what's his name, Saltine that passed away from Harlem Nights, the white actor.
Red it was Red Facts, Michael Lerner. Michael
Michael
Lerner
Lerner. Shout
passed.
out to Michael Lerner,
Yep.
who was in Harlem Nights. And it's sad, brother, because I'll tell you, like 3 in the morning, random a few weeks ago, Harlem Nights was on TV. I have a Fire Stick, and it was on. I
Nigga,
don't
your
know.
ass be up at 3 and 4 in the morning a lot,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah,
that's
take
how I
your ass
do,
to
Yeah.
man. I'm
bed.
vampire, man.
Nah,
And
me too though, low key.
Harlem Nights was on, and I just sat and watched it, and just I'm like, damn, half of this cast is gone, man. You know, Della Reese was
Yeah.
scared the fuck out of me. Della Reese, All Star, scared the fuck out of me. Even when you tried to be nice, Della Reese, and Touched by an Angel with that white girl, you still scared me. And you tried to sing. I don't want to hear that shit.
You said
Whoa,
Della Reese was scary to you? You
yeah,
thought
man,
Della Reese
Della
was
Reese was
why?
scary. She was like 8 foot tall when I was a kid. She was big. She knocked Eddie Murphy down. She got
That's
shot in her
hilarious.
pinky toe and didn't die. Because I thought every time somebody
No, my
was
mom was always a tall, big lady like that, so I
no, so
wasn't.
my
Yeah.
mother, my mom was
Okay, yeah. So
my
that's
mom
why
was
you were
yeah,
scared. You
right.
thought she was
My
gonna
mom was like
come.
5'10.5" with her hips when she got sick. I don't know. But she was like, come on, motherfucker, shit me in my feet, go ahead. You ain't got the guts, motherfucker. Like, and it's the real version, not the TV version. It was just motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Just hear a bunch of mouth moving. Yeah, Della Reese scared the shit out of me back in the day. And then you want to be Christian, touched by an angel. I want to watch that shit. You know, we were
Hmm.
all
But
them
yeah,
like,
yeah, you said half the cast was go. Nigga, I was watching motherfucking Friday, and like I was just counting
oh
how many
yeah,
people not here from Friday, and I'm like, that wasn't even,
yeah,
that
shout
long
out,
ago,
man.
bro. Yeah, shout out Tiny Lister, shout out AJ Johnson, Bernie Mac,
Yeah.
Yeah,
John
man.
Yeah.
Witherspoon, all of them. Yeah.
What's her name
Indeed.
from Annelle from
Oh
Moesha?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out
Her.
her also.
Dang, yeah, you're right, brother. Yeah,
Yeah,
Friday
that's
is
what I'm
another
saying.
one.
Yeah, it's a lot, man.
Friday
It's,
Harlem Nights, like half the cast is gone.
Yeah.
hmm
I'm trying to think, because we had the opportunity to work with Tiny Lester, rest in peace, All Star, great guy. He worked with us, and he was mad because he was trying to get eggs because he was hungry. It was breakfast time. Remember that sort of thing?
Yeah, he was
Like
hungry.
That's
brother,
I know
hilarious. This
what.
nigga wanted some eggs.
he had that. My mom Gray, hey brother, what's up, man? I want me some fucking eggs. I'm hungry. Been here
Damn, the
for
Hungry.
music
10
start
hours.
playing and shit. The
I
music's
thought it
like,
was.
man, nah, nah,
Yeah,
nah.
something. I was trying to look for a try. I was trying to look for a bike for his ass so we can roll around the corner.
Yeah,
Cause
you
some,
just fucking scrambling trying to get some
right.
eggs. Look at him.
I'm standing there in the
Scrambling.
big dude. Tiny listen with that nigga, I'm hungry. You hungry too, man? I'm fucking hungry. I'm trying to get some damn eggs and bacon. They
Yep.
said that. They said Bronx was ready an hour ago.
Yeah, this nigga
Find you a
about to.
bike, nigga. So find you a
Yeah.
12 speed, a Huffy. I said that to him, he started laughing. So we all went into the Escalade. If I got the picture, I'll send it to you. I think I may have a picture of him. We was in the Escalade. We finally ate. Something was up with the oven, and some shit went down with the stern. It was in little small cups.
Okay.
Yeah, great dude, man. Intimidating. That I thought that eye was like make believe till I saw it in my face.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
crazy,
It was
man.
around. I'm not
Yeah, I
making
can't
fun of him.
imagine.
Also, I said as a kid, no host bud, Friday, the Dark
Fifth
Knight.
Avenue.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
that was his thing. He
I
was a
said
big,
in
imposing
wrestling.
ass force. Yeah.
In wrestling, he had the
Yeah.
eyebrows and stuff, and facing Hulk Hogan and with Randy Savage, and I'm like, this make believe there's some makeup. Till I saw the nigga in like face to face, and he was
He was
cool.
intimidating.
Hell
Yeah,
That
yeah.
man, shoot. But he's a nice guy. Like he's not that bad of a guy. He's really nice, but he looked really intimidating when he played the pop. Like, damn,
Well, yeah,
this
because he a
nigga
G
ain't
from
no
the end.
joke.
Yeah, know what I mean. From the end of the day, this nigga from South Central. You know what I mean.
when
He about
that
that
when
life.
that when Debo asked you for some eggs, get that motherfucker some
Nigga, I would have
eggs.
fucking hauled ass and went and found the first egg off somebody's plate and shit. I'd have
True.
great
All
gave that
star
shit to
story. All star
him.
story. So we get back to the movies, man. We talked about the MILFs, the meaty MILFs, the reinforcements, and they all that laughing at us. No, we ain't dumb. Women too. Y'all got reinforcements. You got the A-listers, the definites, and you got. I mean, he could get it.
I mean, yeah, that's part of the game and shit. Especially when you get older and shit. You know what I mean? Like you just, I don't mind being a reinforcement. I'll be a reinforcement and shit. I'll see what's up.
You hear that, ladies? Do you hear that? Just don't let Mrs. Prim hear that. Do
Well,
you
I
hear?
mean, not me right now, but I'm
Nah,
saying as you get older,
okay.
yeah,
All right, you get older. All
you
right,
know
all
what I
right.
mean.
But
It's all
you
good.
hear it first.
It's
Here,
easy.
All Star. He said, "Look, I'll be an all-star reinforcement if you need to. Times get hard. We under Biden. We passed Trump. We survived Trump, and now we got a president that don't say shit and fall off bikes. He just
Yeah,
find him.
both of them niggas too old, man. They gotta get out of here.
I can get Dick Cheney back. Shit, niggas random in the woods.
Yeah, all these motherfuckers, bro.
So I'll say this. I'll switch it around. We talked about movies and MILFs and reinforcements having a good time. Traumatic kid movies as kids. Let's talk about music. James Brown. Um, what are some black all-star music artists for you? And it could be single or group. In the world of Moses Primm his cinema verse as we're in now.
Hmm.
What's some of your black all-stars?
Well, I
Single.
mean, they all black all stars in their own right and shit. If you out here getting your, creative bag and shit, if you
Mhm.
making money and making your shit, uh, but so you asking like who I listen to or just
Yeah, who
like
you
who's like
listen
the
to? Like in movies, like because you know back in the day,
Oh yeah, okay.
90s,
Well,
sometimes
Ice Cube probably the top all star when it
oh
comes
yeah,
to movies, musical all star. Like, yeah, Ice Cube's up there and shit.
Jerry Curl and the Fade.
Oh
Ice
yeah,
Cube was the Jerry
Jericho, Ice
Curl and the
Cube,
Fade.
Fade Ice
Jerry-
Cube, all that shit. Now we got Afro Ice Cube and shit. Now this nigga
Yeah.
is serious. That's like the final form and shit. It's like his
Yeah, like
final
Dragon
evolution.
Ball Z, right?
Yeah, this nigga
Final
evolved form.
Evolution, Family Ice Cube.
Yeah, this nigga
Smiling all
evolved
the
form.
damn time. Got the small ass beard. He
Got the
get
platinum plan out here,
platinum
trying to get the
playing,
platinum
wearing
plan.
right, wearing plaid shirts and trousers. There you go. We love you, Ice Cube. We know you can still
Uh,
fuck us up because you got ties. We love you, Ice Cube.
Oh yeah, and this nigga Ice Cube got it. If he nigga Ice Cube could take me out tonight if he
Yeah,
wanted
he
to.
can say we love
That
Ice
nigga
Cube.
connected.
What about Ice T, man?
Oh yes, Ice T as well, man. Yeah, Ice T been getting that bag for a minute. Yeah, I don't watch Law and Order that much or whatever, but like from what I have seen him in and shit, yeah, he's definitely got that charisma and shit. He got that voice and shit. He should have did voice acting or something. I'm sure he probably is. He's been hella shit, bro.
So what is the I put you on the spot, bro? I know you sipping and we all here sipping and you smoking. Give us an impersonation of the Ice T voice.
I can't do I can't do impersonations. Nah, I got this one ass voice.
You said the
I
voice,
can't do
man. Come
nothing
on,
else.
Raleigh game. It's Law and Order. I'm
Shit,
telling
man.
us.
It's
Go.
Ice T, man. I'm a cop now, man. I can't even. No, fuck no.
Ice T. I watch Law and Order. I got nothing but cops and military in my family, man. Ice T say the same. You Ice T, we love you. You still can mess with us. We love you, brother. Ponytail, and we thought the ponytail was dead. We don't know, but it ain't there no more. And I realized that because you did them car shield. What's it? Car shield? What's some commercials? Car shield with Vivica Fox and Rick
Oh,
Flair.
word.
Yeah, yeah, the
No,
pony.
yeah, that shit been gone for 10 years.
Yeah,
You ain't
yeah,
even notice it and shit.
yeah,
You
yeah.
just
He did a
you just
commercial.
turn to
Still
the
fucking
front.
on. I thought the nigga still had a ponytail. It's all gone. He
No, do
talking
the
about,
Ice T. Do the Ice T in Law and Order. What he be
yeah, yeah.
saying?
Look, man, this man got shot, man. Look,
This man got shot.
you tell us what we already know, nigga.
This man got shot, bro.
Got shot, man.
You could tell by the big ass hole in
Yeah,
him.
big ass hard. Yeah. Like this man got shot, man. He always crouching down like in the street scenes. He crouching down.
That's fine. Yeah, he doing his New Jack City shit.
Look,
Yeah.
he got shot, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Look
shout out Ice T All
like
Star.
this.
Yeah, musical all stars, man. They be out. Kid Cudi's another one. He trying to get into the
Oh
musical.
yeah.
I mean, he trying to get into the movie sphere now. Like he's in a bunch of shit. He actually a pretty good actor too.
I'll give a shout out to Kid Cudi. Anybody haven't watched it? It's called X.
X. No, I still haven't seen X. My homies be telling me watch that
Yeah,
shit all the
brother,
time,
you
bro.
gotta watch that. Kid
Yeah,
Cudi,
I'm gonna watch that shit tonight.
Mia Goth, Kid Cudi, everyone in that movie, amazing.
Yeah.
Watch, and I say watch X first. Kid Cudi's in it. Shout out to Kid Cudi, amazing. I didn't even realize it was him. Watch X and then watch Pearl,
Pearl.
because Pearl is the prequel to X.
Oh, word.
So watch X first. Trust me, you can tell.
Okay.
We talk. I've seen my know. You text me. Watch X first. Watch to the end. Then watch Pearl, which is the prequel.
Okay.
Once you do that, let me know. The sequel to X is called Maxine. Max
Is
Triple
it
X.
out already?
No, it's coming out. They just start producing it. They start filming it this year. Matter of fact, Saltine showed me. That what's another All-Star? Galapio. He in everything, man. He's in The Boys. He was in Do the Right Thing. Black dude. Hell,
Oh, Giancarlo Esposito.
yes,
Yeah, he
he's in
also.
Maxine. Yes, he is an All-Star. Shout out to my good buddy of mine. That just did some work for him.
Okay.
Just did work with him at the store. But Mustang David. But he's in Maxine, which is a sequel
Oh.
to X, which probably isn't coming out to 2024. So yeah, brother, you shout out to Kid Cudi. So music
Yeah,
wise,
yeah. I be getting that shit recommended all the time. Yeah, definitely shout out to
yeah,
Kid
brother,
Cudi. He was in the new House Party movie. Have you seen the new House Party yet?
I watched the video on it, but I haven't watched it. But I will say after watching a video and
Oh,
laughing,
I don't. No, I did the old House Party. I didn't do
you
the
did the
new
old
House
one,
Party.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You did the old one, and because you did the old one, inspired me to watch the new one.
You
I
watched the
heard
new one?
I haven't.
Okay.
I didn't want to.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. I think I might have reviewed it on a podcast or something, but yeah, it wasn't
That's what
like.
it was. It was your
Yeah, it
podcast.
wasn't. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't funny, but Kid Cudi was in that shit, and Kid Cudi is hilarious. He fucking carried that whole second half of the movie and shit. Like that shit is just if you can just find the Kid Cudi scene somewhere, I would recommend that shit.
Okay. I think it was your podcast where you did talk about it. That's what it was.
Okay.
I know you did the house party one, which I watched when it came out, and I didn't realize he said, "Oh, what he say about his lips? Lips don't fail me now." I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, it wasn't sus back then, you know. You know what I mean?
You get right with that. Yeah, yeah. I
It
get it.
was a little bit, but
I get it.
it's all good. You
So
watch
look,
House Party when it first came out and
I
shit? You
did.
doing the dance and shit?
Yeah, every back then, man, everybody loved Kid and Play, man. Kid and Play, um, New Kids on the Block, uh, um, what's the kids that wore the shirts backwards. One of them
Oh,
died. Chris
crisscross.
Cross.
Uh-huh.
Everybody was into that, man. Everybody.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I'm 30, so I came in like right after that
Oh
era,
man,
whatever.
oh
Yeah,
man, I
so
got you
I
on
missed that whole little era and shit.
30, man.
Uh-huh.
It got you by a decade. You hear me? But it's all cool, man. It's all fine. But no, seriously, back then, man, everybody was a Kid and Play, and Chris Cross, and New Kids on the Block, and it was the music genre back then. The 80s and definitely the 90s. And
Hmm.
I go on record and say there's been no decade better when it comes to all media. And I'm a professional media guy over a decade myself. I grew up in the 80s and saw it.
Hmm.
The 90s, 1990 to 99, all forms of media, music. Do your research. It's before y'all got go. We got Google now. We did that. Music, movies, sports, wrestling, politics, the political aspect,
That was peak mankind
all
right there in the
yeah,
90s.
yeah, all economic. We was in a $1 billion surplus. The 90s, I feel, and I've said this, my family said it, I feel like this. The 90s was the GOAT when it came, especially to music, man, in movies. Black,
I can definitely understand that take, yeah, over anything. Yeah. If I had to pick, because I like what's going on now, and I'm definitely tapped into, what I mean, the scene now and shit. But overall, yeah, ain't nobody fucking with the 90s, bro. Yeah, the 90s probably got that shit. Like even if you were to somehow figure out some scientific formula to figure the shit out, yeah, it would probably be the 90s and shit. Just because,
uh,
yeah,
so I'll
even
tell you,
they spawn hell of shit that we even still, what I mean, hell of celebrities today and shit. Like they got they start in the 90s and shit off some crazy shit.
we was talking about the 1990s being the GOAT when it came to music, media, movies. You agree?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we had great songs. We had boy bands. We had female artists and everything. I'm into rock music. We had some good rock music too back
Yeah,
in the day.
yeah,
And
we have some.
most of the rock people died. Most of the grunge people that died in the 90s. I'm like, wow, just think about it. Like, damn, all we have is Eddie Vedder and I forgot who else, but yeah, Eddie Vedder is like that's the only one I know that's still alive, that's still doing it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think the 90s. Yeah, the 90s spawned hell of legends that, like I said, a lot of these people, I mean, if they still living and around with us today, yeah, they still, you know what I mean, doing shit and they're still iconic. And like even like 90s media, like you said, like movies like Jurassic Park and like fucking The Matrix and like random shit like that. Like that shit is legendary and staples in our society
Yep.
and shit. Like, speaking about The Matrix too, it's funny that so they, The Matrix took place in 1999, and everybody was in the simulation in 1999. They were like, that was when the mankind was like the best or whatever. Like that was
Yeah.
the, you know what I mean? That was the best era of mankind. That's why they stuck them in 1999 and shit. So I was like, okay, I could definitely see that.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. Now, Moses, you taking a puff. I'm about to take a quick sip here for Moses Primm.
Yeah, pour one up, man. We small
I got I
starters
got
out
I
here.
got I got one ready, man.
It's
Saltine,
full.
get your water. You
You
better
got
It's
get
some
some
full.
damn
water?
water. Get this on
It's
I
H2O.
hear
full
that's
Get
good
bad
this
water.
to
luck
the
though. You're
straight
not
edge.
supposed to toast water.
There you go. Put it on up. And that was not liquor.
Oh, she pranked you and shit?
Yeah, she got me, man.
What is
It's
this? Soy
fucking
sauce and
H2O.
shit?
That ass you need. You
Yeah,
don't need
yeah,
no more.
man. We
Get
on
him.
air. Yeah, she got me.
No.
You gotta redo it. We on air right
Yeah,
now.
I was
Shout out
waiting.
to my wife, man. She got me.
Mm.
It's fucking H2O. I need the real. Shout out to
And
Mrs.
you
Tech
probably
here. Look,
took it like a
I
shot.
sure enough did. I did take it
Yeah,
like a
this
shot.
nigga's like,
Look,
whoa.
there was.
It's like,
It's right here.
Oh
Wife
shoot.
got me, yo.
Oh
Yeah, let the
shit.
wife, man. She made sure I was hydrated.
That's hilarious. Yeah,
I'm about
right?
to do it for
Take
real
a
in just
shot
a
of water.
second.
Yeah, he's like saltine. Both y'all niggas took a shot of water and
Yeah, I
shit.
did. I
I'm
thought
by
about
myself out here.
Look, I was
Yup.
ready. Look, saltine had vodka, had water. I'm like, all right, I got vodka. Trim got his tequila. We're not gonna say what who. We're not endorsing them until he pays. But my man Moses Primm got the tequila. I'm thinking I got vodka. Like, no, just water. Gotta stay hydrated. I get the vodka in a second.
Oh my goodness.
So y'all was laughing. So Moses, man, Clifton Powell, man, Clifton Powell.
Oh boy.
Legend.
We call it here trigger. It's a game we play. Trigger. Anybody know when it comes with triggers? It can be good triggers, bad triggers. Me and my family and our friends, we play the game Trigger where we know if we mention a subject or food or person, they just gonna go off. And I don't mean like serious negative shit, but like, man, I don't like you.
Yeah, no, I get
I
it.
don't like you.
Yeah.
So Trigger for Moses Primm, Princess Cinema. One of them is Clifton.
Clifton Powell.
You even got
Everybody say that, bro. And I didn't even notice it until I noticed it. But like, I definitely be getting triggered by that nigga, man. It's just because he in every fucking movie I ever seen, man. This nigga need to go home, man. Nigga be working hard, bro. I mean, hey, no, shout out to that nigga though. I'm sure he getting a bag. So
yeah.
yeah, shout out to that nigga. But man, this nigga just in every fucking movie, bro. That's crazy.
We know what you're doing, Moses, right now. I know you're trying to get one together, get round
Yeah.
number 3.
Okay.
What is your favorite Clifton Powell movie?
Oh man. Oh, that's a tough one, bro.
He in every damn thing. I
Yeah,
know
that's
it's
what I'm
hard.
saying. He in so much, bro. I mean, my favorite Clifton Powell role, probably Pinky, or probably motherfucking Cuddy from Dead Presidents. He was definitely smooth and intimidating in Dead Presidents
Gotta
and
do
shit.
dead president. Suck it, nigga.
Yeah,
Right.
suck it, nigga. Made him suck on the gun and
Suck
shit.
it,
I'm
nigga.
like, no, oh
Good,
no,
that's
that's
right.
just scary, bro.
Put it in your mouth. That's right, boy.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
ready
this
for
thing.
this, boy. Suck it, nigga.
But yeah, Pinky definitely is a classic role as well and shit.
Look,
Yeah, he got so many roles, man. Like that nigga
look,
just
man.
be, I swear it's clones of this nigga somewhere, man.
Close, man. Look, shout out to my sister Quita. We had a party. It was a Dead Presidents theme, so I went back and watched Dead Presidents. I ain't watched it since it
How
came
do you
out.
have a dead president themed party? You just everybody got the makeup
Yeah,
on?
everybody, yeah, had the makeup. I'll send you pictures, man.
Oh gosh.
And I went back and watched Dead Presidents, and that part was like crazy. He was like, "Yeah, you like this right here, like suck it, nigga." I was like, "What
Yeah,
the
because that
fuck?"
nigga's a pimp, bro. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know he was down for all. He
My thing
probably
is,
put this nigga on the corner or something.
my thing is, Lorenz Tate. First of all, your shape up Ben is always fucked up in every movie. Always.
Every movie.
Dead Presidents, Miss
Gosh.
Brown Sugar.
Society.
No, it
It
was
was
already Brown Sugar, wasn't it? I don't
no, it
remember
was
Brown
fucked up.
Sugar.
It was fucked up in Brown Sugar. It was fucked up in Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
It
Like he got
was.
shaped
It
up by a
was.
damn school. Shout
That
out to my
nigga
brother
had
Smoke
the
for running
fucking
them.
conk in that bitch.
Like he got shaped up by a damn spoon or serving spoon. The only time it shaped up was, and we love you living in this tape. You a black all-star, as Moses say. You gotta say it, man. You say it better.
Oh yeah, you an all-star.
There you
You
go.
an all-star.
Yo, it took you 30 years to get your fucking shape up right in Power.
Oh yeah. See, I never watched Power, bro. I
That,
think I watched a couple
dude,
episodes over my homie house and
that
shit, but
shape up, he had the little
it's
black
clean?
ring. He had the Black Ranger. Remember, he had the Black Ranger U-shaped joint. Remember the
Okay.
Black Ranger in the Power Ranger shit was like
Yeah, did he
it was
really?
fucked up.
Yeah,
In
the U
Power,
shape?
he the President's brother. All the movies the real Steve had the little U, or was all
Yeah,
like
I mean,
the
yeah, it was
shit.
all
Yeah,
that. It was
yeah, the
all
little. Now in Power, he got that shit lined up straight. Like this
that.
thing was
Uh-huh.
crisp.
That's
Like you
cool.
know, you
That's what's
first
up, man.
like I've been on set. You know, get the fresh shape up. You got a little white line right there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
oh
he
yeah,
got the
he
white
got that
lines
shit.
type
Yeah,
shit. That's
yeah.
what's up, man.
Like
Shout out
that
to that
shit.
Oh
nigga.
man.
And the
Finally
man,
got it right.
that man. But I'm like, yo, you come from the Vietnam War and you get knocked out by a pimp, Clifton Powell.
I mean, yeah, that's how it was back then, bro. They was going through that shit, bro. Yeah, that was a good ass movie, yo. It's a tragic, tragic movie, man.
It didn't make no sense though. But
I mean, low key, it did up until like the heist part. They
the
just was
heist, yeah, the
trash at the
heist.
heist and shit.
Shout out to Chris Rock, not Chris, Chris Tucker, man.
Yeah,
Great
yeah, he
role.
was good.
First time we saw him in a serious role,
Hmm.
for real. But 90s movies. When you think of 90s movies, Moses Primm, not your channel, not your great following, not your great following on Instagram and social media. When you think 90s hood movies, what are the top three movies that come to your mind?
Top three movies that come to my mind. And this personal preference, or are you talking about
Personal
like
preference.
global impact or
This
whatever?
you. This you.
Okay. So I'll be getting flack for this shit too. And I know it's a stupid choice or whatever, but I say my top hood movie is Baby Boy. And I say Baby Boy just because like it's like it's silly or whatever, but like that shit is pretty accurate, bro. Like as far as like, you know what I mean? I've known hella Jodies and you know what I mean? I had hella Jody homeboys out there that just be doing that girl wrong and just not giving a fuck and just be, you know what I'm saying, living off their mom. And so like the fact that they just like they made a whole movie about that and shit, and like they made it
Yeah.
about his maturity and shit, like you know what I mean? Like that's not really talked about that much and shit. Just like because he was like 20 years old. He was still an actual baby boy and shit. Like just like that whole second puberty almost of where you transitioning from kid to adult and shit.
Mhm.
Like yeah, they really got that shit pretty spot on. Yeah, I fuck with Baby Boy.
All
And
right.
it's hilarious too. This nigga getting beat up and all that shit. Like, yeah, Tyrese is hilarious. This nigga Tyrese is funny as fuck.
All right.
uh,
Big boy.
Second, I'd probably say Set It Off. Set It Off is
Cut it
a
off.
dope ass heist movie. Like that shit's just fire in general, bro. Like I can catch that shit at any time and I'll just watch this shit the whole way through. You know what I mean? Yeah, so Set It Off is probably my second choice. Third, oh, let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Favorite hood movie. You know, this was a recent one because I actually didn't see it when I was younger or whatever.
Mm.
But Juice, I think
Juice,
the
yeah.
first time I saw Juice was for
Okay.
the channel or whatever. No, I'd probably seen like bits and pieces of it and shit. And I was low key confused because I'm like, oh, I thought this is a happy coming of age movie and shit. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, Juice has definitely made it up there, especially Tupac's performance and shit as Bishop. Like that shit was
Yeah.
fucking like he definitely was on his acting shit.
Like that. You know, Baby Boy. I was late watching Baby Boy.
Yeah, I
I
bet.
saw
Yeah,
Baby Boy a few years ago, honestly, and I thought it was a
caught it
really
on
good
TV
movie.
and shit.
Nah, not DVD.
You got it on
I
DVD.
hate
Okay,
watching
that's
movies
what's up.
on.
Yeah, don't watch the
I,
TV
I hate watching movies
version,
on
bro.
TV, man. I
Fuck
did.
no.
I
Yeah,
hate. Give me the
yeah, that's
DVD.
just trash.
Give me the file. Give me the VHS, and I still got VHS tapes. And if I get a chance, I actually still have the VHS tape when it came out of your second favorite movie, Set It Off.
Oh, where? That's crazy.
I
Yeah, I
the
need a
cover.
VHS player. I'm trying to get because I'll be seeing like video game YouTube niggas like they'll have like a whole collection of video games and shit. Like I'm trying to get a whole hood movie collection. I low key have like a decent amount of DVDs and shit, but I'm trying to get like build a shelf and shit and just have like VHSs and all type of
Well, yeah.
nostalgic shit up there. That's gonna be fire.
People call them VHS players now. It was video. It was the VCR.
The
That's what it was
VCR, yeah.
called.
What the fuck they
Now
call
you
them?
will call them
VHS
VHS
player?
players. That's
Oh
that's the
no.
that's the
That
kids
shit a
today.
VCR,
The
nigga.
VHS. What the fuck is a VHS player? The hell no. In the term VHS,
Did I say
the,
what did I say? Did I say VHS
yeah,
player?
you
I
did, you
forgot.
did, but it's
I
cool.
forgot what the fuck the
It's
shit was even
cool.
called.
But
Damn.
people call it that now. It's
I
cool. But
think
back
yeah,
in the
that shit's
day,
definitely a VCR.
it was a VCR. It was a
Said
VCR.
VHS player, like an MP3 player and shit.
Yeah, and some of them they said video recorder. They was big as
Yeah,
shit.
that shit a
It had
VCR.
the two tape deck shit to slide it down, like the old school microwave. It was big as shit. And it in VHSs was called video cassette. Coming soon, video cassette.
Yeah.
Pocahontas. So that's the
The
Minister
laser
Society.
disc.
Yeah, it was Laserdisc and video cassette. That's how it was. Now, but when DVD came out, everybody was on the acronym shit, but the three letters, all DVD, we call it VHS.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's when that's the
I
time.
get,
Yeah, that's my era shit.
yeah,
Because I don't remember Laserdisc commercials or whatever.
oh,
And
they
I
was
low
big
key
as shit.
remember like coming soon to home video, and they didn't include DVD. But my most
Uh,
vivid memories was VHS and DVD and shit. That
I,
was my era.
I remember even with movies and Saltine to tell you, with music, where you used to rush out to the store, Sam Goody or FYE or your local music stores, you would get the singles before the album came out. It would be
He's
a
buying
cassette.
singles.
Yeah, I still
What?
got singles here
I
at the
ain't.
house.
Okay, no, that sounds familiar. I remember. Yeah, I
So you would
remember
have a
having
single.
cassettes with
So
random
if
singles.
if, if you had like I don't know, you listen to the radio and Boys the Men, give example, Boys the Men come out and they had like one or two songs, Bended Knee, I Make Love to You. That was on the radio. So what would come out was a single. So it'd be a cassette tape, even before CDs, and it would be just that one or two songs. And the one side will be I Make Love to You, regular version, radio edit, LP version, what the fuck that was. Side two would be Bended Knee. Right, it would be the
Hmm.
regular, the LP
Okay.
version, the
Yeah, I
radio
remember that.
cassette, then it'd be some like remix shit or some acapella. It was just that song or them two songs. That was it. Before the album came out, you had to go back to the store
How
physically.
much?
This is
How much was the singles?
hey babe, how much for singles? Then she left. All right. About they were shooting cassettes, maybe $8, 10, maybe
All right, that's not that
13,
bad.
depending
That's
on
all
where you
right. That's
went.
not that
So
bad.
it was legit a cassette where it was just that one or two songs.
How much was
This
the albums though? How much is the whole
oh
album on that?
gosh, $15, $20, maybe
Okay,
22.
yeah, that's
Sometimes
all
you can
right.
get a discount. And this is when the
Mhm.
albums will come out. So the albums will come out like LP, which would be like the record, and then you had CDs when CDs came out, and it would be the CDs too. The CD will have the whole cover, the whole cover. And you used to be able to listen to them. They used to have the little dirty ass headphones and listen to them and shit. So that's how it was for us. And I'm making fun of anybody that may not remember that, but just telling you how things went because we physically had to go to stores.
Yeah,
So I remember,
that sounds awful. Yeah.
so I remember
Or
listening. Yeah, the
or
Great
we order
Black.
from
Like
Columbia
you had to
House.
listen to the same. Like you had to change the V8 the cassette every time you want to change the song and shit. Like
Yeah, you had the CDs that had
that's
the
crazy.
anti-skip because if you moved the CDs that didn't have anti-skip, it would skip all the time.
Just get-
So you had the anti-skip, so you songs would play regular, or like Saltine said, Columbia House back in the day where you would buy CDs and cassettes and it would mail them to your house. It was
Okay. Yeah,
eh,
little CD clubs and all that
yeah,
shit.
CD
Yeah.
Club, yeah, Columbia House.
Yep.
Them videos are great. Go YouTube Columbia House videos. Anybody that listen,
Yeah,
YouTube
you was just in the closet sneaking and listening to all
Columbia
this shit.
House. Oh, here it all. Yeah,
You was sneaking listening to all this shit. All right.
yeah, I
Yeah,
had
under
to.
the bed and shit.
I ain't going. I ain't going out into no bed. Sneak in the closet. Had the hot play
Uh-huh.
the cassette player. Had like I was listening to Milton Brunson and James Clear. Like Kurt Franklin and switch it on over. R.
That's what's up.
Kelly and SWV and all them. So we mentioned it because what are your thoughts on Black Hood movie soundtracks? There's a saying that sometimes the soundtracks in '90s Black Hood movies was better than the movie. So
Yeah, low
your
key.
We want your opinion on it, and also tell us what is some of your favorite and not so favorite, contrary to popular opinion, hood soundtracks from movies that you
Uh,
covered.
hood movie soundtracks. So, well, I mean, so one of the ones I didn't enjoy the Juice soundtrack, just because I mean, the singles I guess they used were fine, but like that whole DJ scratching thing, like I didn't. So you were around for that era, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Were you into that shit? Because I couldn't find
it
like
was
the
alright.
rhythm. I didn't know what the fuck was going on with the, you know what I mean? Like that shit was very jarring to me and shit. How like they would just be scratching that shit for like 30 seconds in the middle of the song. Like you can't even dance to that shit. Like that shit pissed me the fuck off. But yeah, that stuck out as one of the ones I didn't enjoy. I'm trying to think of what ones I did enjoy. I need a list of movies or something. Hold on, let me pull my little channel up and shit. Yeah,
Friday soundtrack was fun.
which one?
Friday.
Oh
That
yeah, Friday
soundtrack.
definitely has some hits in there. Oh
Oh
yeah, I
yeah.
still got songs from
Yep.
Friday and shit. What's
Oh yeah.
it was I think it was a Bootsy Collins song. Or was it Bootsy Collins or George Clinton? Somebody. It was like one of them funkadelic type of guys. Where it was it was playing when they saw Miss Parker and shit for the first time. It was like I can't
Yeah.
even keep a straight face.
Yeah.
What's that
Yep.
song called? I fuck with that song
Oh
heavy.
gosh, what's that song?
You got me wide
Yeah,
open.
yeah,
That's what it's
yeah.
called. You got me wide open. You
Wide
got
open.
me wide open. Yeah, that one's fire.
That one. Yep. Yep.
Shit.
I'm gonna mention some. I'm gonna get some questions now from some fans. Soul Food.
What's up? Oh yeah, the soundtrack for Soul Food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Speaking
Soul
of the
Food sound.
soundtrack,
Yeah,
yeah.
Babyface. Yeah, did the whole soundtrack for that shit, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did.
I think so. Yeah. I'm going through the. Belly. I guess. Yeah, Belly
Oh
definitely had some hits in there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh my
They
gosh, that
they didn't really
movie.
get into the
That
music that
movie.
much, but yeah, I hate Belly as well. But they definitely had some all stars and
I
some.
do.
You
I hate
hate it
that
too?
movie.
Do you hate it too? Thank
That's
you
a
so
trigger
much,
for me.
bro. You're the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
nigga in
going down the
history
street.
I ever met that hate
Going
that
down the
movie.
street. You know what I mean? I'm gonna grab a cigarette. I mean, shout out DMX.
Yeah, shout
The
out DMX definitely.
whole
And
thing
he's
is,
been good in movies and shit before,
oh
but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I hate Belly shit.
I love X. It is one. X talks like he raps. I'm sorry, he raps like he talks. I'm going down the street. What's going on? We gotta get this deal. That all them fragments, right? But
hmm
then you got Nelly. Not Nelly. I'm sorry. You got Nas reading so fucking slow. Hey man, we went down the street.
yeah.
Oh, man, speed up. Come on, man. Like, all
Yeah,
so
this nigga's definitely
that
yeah,
movie.
but hey, shout
Look,
out to them. You know what I mean? They
that
black
all
men, they
stars,
want to
man.
make their money. Yeah.
All
Go
stars.
ahead, do your thing.
DMX.
Uh
Go ahead.
I was gonna say trapped in the closet, but no, I'm joking.
Did R. Kelly play in any movies? Was R. Kelly in any movies?
I don't know. I don't
Oh.
think so.
Mm.
Yeah, was R. Kelly ever in a movie?
I don't know. We about to
Well,
find.
Probably
we
some low
was
budget
that
ass bullshit.
was music videos. He was with the Ozzy, but I thought that was like a mini
Oh
movie.
yeah, what was it?
So technically,
On the
before,
down
Yeah,
low.
keep it. No, she's
yeah,
saying
he
no tonight. Yeah, that's just fire.
Yeah.
that was Ronald Ozzy, Mr. Big. Oh,
Yeah.
him.
Wow.
Can't say no more. What was that? What's that?
No.
That video.
Wow.
Like, what are you doing?
You
He
definitely
got
be doing like a Muppet voice and
look at the Muppet Mom. Look,
shit.
and he don't ever move. He just stand there and say, "Oh, until they move his mouth with the cane."
Hell yeah. You
What
know, he
was
got
that?
hella ass back in the day.
Yeah, they still do. What was that? The video with him and R. Kelly where he had
Yeah, that's what he said. Down low, yeah.
the deacon board when he was about to beat up.
Yeah,
He
didn't he beat him up or something? Didn't he
got
beat him up?
70-year-old niggas standing there from church, sitting there. Oh, girl,
You
what are you doing?
creeping with another woman.
Oh,
Oh
he
wait,
did.
no. What was the other one? He had another one. He was busted or whatever. Remember?
Oh
He caught.
yeah,
Go upstairs. You
yeah.
busted. Pack
Is
your
that Kelly
bags because
Price?
you busted.
Kelly Price, yeah.
Yeah. Call a cab
Yep.
because you
What's
busted.
that song, guys? Kelly Price and hold on,
Us and
yeah, yeah,
you just call him up, call him Nelly, call him.
yeah. Always, it's not a friend of mine. Oh, it was Kelly Price.
Oh my goodness, she's missed. I haven't heard from her in years.
Well, she just did an interview with somebody famous on YouTube. We're not going to promote. I just all didn't know. You can look it up yourself. Just type in Kelly Price
All
interview.
right.
This got Kelly. Well, shout out to Aaron Hall, man. He a Black All Star.
Yeah,
R.
Aaron Hall.
Kelly
Yep.
took his look and started doing stuff.
He definitely did, bro.
Cause
Hmm.
you realize that you had Guy, Teddy Riley, and them All Stars, and Aaron Hall was black and bald head singing in his room and in the dark with sunglasses for some odd reason. I miss you. And then R. Kelly looked just like him, bald head. And
Well, R. Kelly is that was that R. Kelly's first look with the bald head and sunglasses, whatever? Because R. Kelly had so many different
Yeah,
looks, and
ball
right, he
play.
did full
that's when
play.
that was his first debut
Yeah,
look, bald black with the sunglasses and
and
shit.
right, and back in the day, R. Kelly and Aaron Hall used to look similar. They was both black bald head men that could sing.
Mhm.
But R. Kelly just being,
There can
regardless of
only be
saying,
one, yeah.
yeah, just making all them damn hits, being a musical genius. And then he started with the cornrows and step side to side. What's that song? Right
Step in the name of love.
around. Yeah, some name of
Step
love.
in the
Yeah,
name of love.
yeah, there you go. So your videos. What inspires you one to do videos on YouTube or platforms, and two, I've been getting a lot of questions on this. The beginning theme of your videos. Tell us about those things.
Okay, well, so I started in maybe like late 2018, like early 2019 or whatever, because my girl got pregnant, and I was like, let me just, because I was like, I watch YouTube more than I watch regular TV for the most part. So I'd already kind of knew the trick in the trade. And plus I'd had in high school, I'd like made a little cartoon or whatever for all my friends. So I had like a little bit of video editing experience and shit. So
Mhm.
like I forget who I was watching, and I wish I could remember, but I was watching his YouTube video and had a decent amount of views, and I'm just like, this shit not even funny, bro. Like I could do this shit. So I just started making my little videos and trying to get some little side income. And I built up enough of a little inventory of videos to where like once the pandemic hit, I'd already had like 20, 30 videos out. They like 20 minutes a piece. So like that was the perfect time to binge my shit. So it was just like the timing and all that shit worked out perfectly. But yeah, I mostly started just to get the little side income for my little man and shit. Um, and the intro music is actually it's the date music from San Andreas and shit. I don't know if a lot of
Really?
people know that. It's, yeah, it's San Andreas. I don't know if y'all play Grand Theft Auto and shit, but yeah, you
I
have little
do. Oh,
girlfriends and shit.
definitely. Yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah,
Those
you
good.
can have little girlfriends in San Andreas, and if the date went well, that's what music they would play and shit. And that's
Yeah.
why I low key needed something nostalgic and recognizable and shit, just to catch people off guard to get them ready for the video and shit. That's the main reason I put it in there.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What about your editing methods? Because I see on your videos, like I know I should say what software do you use to make the edits of your video? They really funny. Like you know how like Tech said, Family Guy. You know those sidebar comments and everything. I'm like, oh, this is like Family Guy. I like this
Yeah, it is
stuff.
like little
Was that
cutaway
I?
Family Guy type of shit. It
Yeah.
was like super fast paced and all that shit. Yeah, I think it really was. It came down to, like I said, I'd watch YouTube so much where I like learned tricks and like I learned what I thought was funny. You know what I mean? Like if somebody stays on a joke for too long or drags it out or just like, you know what I'm talking about, guys? Like that shit always killed me. So I'm just like, just get that shit out the way. Just have a funny little joke. Don't even give them time to think about it and just move on to the next joke and shit. Like so, I think that's what my thought process was. I was just such a YouTube head that I already, you know what I mean? I knew what traps to avoid and shit.
Oh my goodness. I think YouTube, I think during the pandemic, I think a lot of people was looking at YouTube. Now, YouTube got movies now, TV
All that,
shows,
yeah. What the fuck?
all that stuff, like stuff that was syndicate bad in the 90s. I'm like, damn, they
Yeah,
really
man.
changed. They
Yeah,
really
definitely.
changed. But I can't lie to you because back when the pandemic hit, I was like looking at stuff I didn't see years. I'm like, damn. And then randomly, I just say, wait a minute, they got free movies. So I'm thinking to myself, why the hell I got cable? I could be
Yeah,
watching
all that. Yeah,
YouTube.
you definitely don't need it. Yeah, I was watching Ninja Turtles on there the other day, the first Ninja Turtles or whatever. I'm like, damn, this shit just free HD quality on this motherfucker. I'm just at nighttime just chilling, bro. Like it's a different time out here, man.
Yeah, and Tubi been
Tubi,
kicking
yeah,
ass
Tubi be
too.
holding you down too.
Oh,
Tubi got some hits, man. Tubi got hella
oh,
like top tier black movies. I'm like, how the fuck are you know what I mean? Like, how do they get this shit? This shit's just here for free.
oh my gosh. I have an interesting thing. All right. There's movies. All right. You see an actor that you can't stand. You just look at him like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, this is a black actor. We talk about black actors now, people. What black actor you say you just despise? Like, oh my gosh, you can't act. Just go away. Just, oh,
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, so a black actor I despise. Let me see. I roast Clifton Powell a lot, but I definitely love whenever Clifton Powell's in the movie or whatever. So I'm
all
not
right.
gonna go
We
with
gonna
Clifton
see Clifton
Powell.
Powell. No, no Clifton Powell. We gonna cut that out. We gonna see another one. We gonna make it hard for you. You have to
I
think
would
about that
say,
one.
let me think. Let me think. I don't mind him in movies. I don't think Chris Rock is that good of an actor. He's not the worst actor and shit, but yeah, I don't think he's that good of an actor. I can't. Do you have one or whatever? Yeah, you got to spark my inspiration. I can't
Oh
think
my
of none
goodness.
right
I
now.
would say some like Chris Rock. I mean, it's some movies he's okay, but most movies he's like, whatever. But I love my wife. I didn't thought he was that good in that movie. I really
Oh, do
didn't. I
you know?
was
Oh, you know who I besides the sitcom or whatever? The sitcom is great. Marlon Wayans does that for me a little bit. Whenever Marlon Wayans is something, I'm like, come on, bro. Like he's not like I don't hate him in the movie, but like he's terrible at acting, and I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like he's probably the worst, the weakest. I'm not the worst, but he's probably the weakest Wayans brother. Besides the sitcom, like his physical comedy or whatever, when he's bouncing all around, like that shit is hilarious. But like he be in a lot of movies and shit. Like even like he's got I don't know if he's got like a Netflix deal or something, but he's got like 3 or 4 Netflix movies out and shit. And like
yeah, 3 or
they're
4.
all
Yeah.
garbage and I hate them.
Oh man, those reviews. Oh my gosh, if you watch an episode, holy
Yeah, I
crap,
can.
you might get his special like
But hey man, I gotta
that's
get out of
it.
here pretty soon, man. I appreciate y'all having me, bro. Yeah, we're gonna definitely get some exchange some
Oh,
information. Where'd that
definitely.
go at?
Oh,
You taking a
he had
shit?
to take care of his wife. His
You
wife
taking a
needed
shit?
him so.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely let him know if you have to go. We could do a part 2.
Oh,
Definitely.
there you go.
Oh, there
Hey,
you go.
I'm sorry, I had to take care of something. What did I miss? Moses, you gotta leave us in a bit.
Yeah, in a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah, we were just talking
All
about
right, we got you
black
about
act.
5 more minutes.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we were talking about actors that we hate. I don't hate Marlon Wayans necessarily, but he's not a great actor. He should go somewhere. Except for when he's doing funny shit. When he's doing funny shit, I'm fucking with. Well, not even, because like I said, he's got like that Netflix deal or something where he's making all these weak ass Netflix movies and shit. So
Mm.
I think he just needs the whole Wayans ensemble to be funny, maybe.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
We actually worked with Marlon Wayans. He's been on our show before.
Oh,
Good
my
dude,
fault.
funny. No,
No.
I'm saying no. You fine. You
Nah,
fine.
he fire actor. He's the greatest and shit.
Yeah, he's fine.
But
He's cool dude. Cool
but you
dude.
but
Right.
but, but the thing, and I think anybody listen to this will agree, is you have some false comedians. You have some comedians that are great on stage, but they suck being actors in movies.
Hmm.
You got some that are great on stage, but they're only good as side characters or as supporting actors. You have some people that are great
They're
in
great in
movies but
movies.
suck on
Yeah,
stage.
there's a lot of them. Yeah.
And like you said, with Marlon, we had him on the show, a cool guy, showed us love bit, like you said, as an actor.
Just
You know
Yeah,
what?
imagine he
up in
could have
there, but
been
yeah, not
Batman
everybody can be good
Returns.
at everything.
Oh
Speaking
my
of
god.
black actors that irritate me, and I'm gonna name somebody else, and we'll do a quick countdown before you go for part one. Mario Van Peebles.
You know, fucking with Mario Van Peebles.
Legendary family. Love the work his family has done. But them eyebrows, his face, just irritated the fuck out of me as a kid. Have you ever
That's
watched
hilarious.
Solo?
No, I haven't watched
It's
Solo.
a
No,
black movie. I don't know if it's hood.
it's like a
He's the
cowboy
side.
movie or something.
No, he's the
No,
cyborg in the fucking jungle.
what in the
Solo. Look
fuck?
it up. Yeah, look. Yeah, do a video on that shit. I guarantee you. I'm sure you.
Whoa!
I guarantee you. You will text me like, nigga, what the fuck? I tell
Yeah,
you.
cyborg in the jungle. I
He's a.
heard
Am I
that.
lying? Am I lying, Saltine?
No, you're not lying, yo. Oh my
It's
That's
god.
it's
crazy.
called Solo, and I love Mario Van Peebles. He did an amazing job. One of the best, probably top three Malcolm X's. What movie was that? He was Malcolm X. Um,
Was it
Ali.
JFK?
Was it? It was either
Oh
JFK
no,
or Ali.
either JFK or Ali.
I think it was
One of them.
Ali with Will Smith.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Um,
Yeah.
amazing Malcolm X. Looked the part. Just shout out to Godfather in Harlem with Mad Dog from Jason's Lyric, with Flowers, and I did some work with some people who works on Godfather of Harlem. Great work. Shout out to the guy, I forgot his name, Nigel, who played Malcolm X for the first two seasons, and he couldn't reprise his role because of scheduling conflicts, and even the brother that played him in season three did a great job. I mean, we know Denzel was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Denzel was
Then
up
after
there.
that, Mario Van Peebles. After that is Nigel from Godfather of Harlem 1 and 2, and then Mario Van Peebles. But that dude is weird. His eyes, his skin complexion.
Yeah, the
You
square
know,
ass head and
yeah,
shit.
like,
With the
and,
accent.
I have to say, and I know he will whip my ass for saying this, and I love you, Samuel O. Jackson. But early Samuel L. Jackson, do the right thing, and all like early Samuel before he became the Sam we know, creeped me out too as a kid. Him and Chris, because he looked
Well,
like
actually, we. Oh wait, what do you mean creeped you out? Like he's just funny looking or
his
whatever?
eyes is funny looking. Like did do the right thing, and remember Pulp Fiction and like his early stuff. He like, yo,
Yeah,
his
I could
eyes
see
like
that.
this all the time. What's wrong with you? He legit will whip your ass. And as a kid, I'm like, damn, he ain't acting. You kind of
That's
find out he's
hilarious.
not acting. That's him. So him and Christopher Walken back in the day scared the fuck out of me as a kid. And there's nothing about that's just actors that used to just get to me because I was scared. But the actors that I just didn't like, Mario Van Peebles, you look weird as shit. You change complexions every movie you in. You like you
True.
know,
Well, you know how light skinned niggas be. You know, you leave them out in the sun for 20 minutes, they fucking a whole
yeah,
different
right,
shit.
light skinned nigga. Shout out to my brother.
Hey,
Ellis, oh, we love you, brother. You do change color. And but what the fuck did Mario Van Peebles do in New Jack City? You did a video with it. What did you do? You just sit there and talk for 2 lives.
Yeah, he just wanted to be in that shit because
He
he's
gonna show
directing
up.
it.
He gonna show up and then like he did some shit. Remember Ice T? Oh, my dick is getting so hard. Pause, nigga.
Yeah, no way I'm saying that to nobody, bro.
He go Mary Van Peebles with a little Batman suit like he did some shit. Oh, fuck. Nigga, he better move for about 2 fucking minutes. You know, watch the next time. Just granny swoop.
That's hilarious.
But so real quick, one word association. Before you go, and anybody listening, I'm talking really loud because I got these cheap ass headphones. I just brought a new mic. I'm waiting for my new headphones to come in because my regular studio headphones broke, so everything was dying. Jefferson Albert Tibbs. Damn, I said it.
Jefferson Albert Tibbs.
Uh, Corporate Association.
One word association, hate.
Oh. And I said it like he didn't do the YouTube voice. Hey guys, he an all-star. Yeah, I'm just doing a sponsor. No, he was like, hate. Say it again. Hate. He went back to Baltimore
That's
for that
funny.
shit. That wasn't
oh
in
my
LA.
goodness.
That wasn't
Yeah, that was
YouTube.
the avenue.
That was the avenue right there. Hate, nigga.
Avenue.
Say it. Suck it, nigga. Hate. All right. The little black kid from Soul Food. You know I was gonna fuck with you about this.
Sad because this nigga just be crying and everything he in this shit. He always gotta be, oh, man, which one more dinner or whatever. Well, even when he was in what's his name, Tales from the Hood or whatever, he was
It's from the
always
hood.
crying and that shit. Yeah, he was in a bunch of shit though. Shout out to that
Yeah,
nigga,
he
man.
was in Strange Days too. Just soccer. He was Angela Bassett's son, I think.
My word.
Yeah, Strange Days on
Yeah,
HBO Max.
that
Please,
was
Okay.
that's a
him.
recommend movie. That is a recommendable
Strange
movie.
Days.
And yep, Strange Days. It's with Ralph Fiennes, Angela Bassett, and who else is on there? Oh my gosh, it's a good movie. I'm gonna say it's a good movie, and I recommend you watching it if you can, or if you find other ways, if you know what I mean.
If you would.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Angela, as
Yep.
Salty said, Angela Bassett.
Mm-hmm.
One word association.
Oh, one word association. Arms,
Nia Long.
Um, arms.
hair. She
Long
always
Smith.
changing her hair and shit.
Yeah, she
I
that's
like I
black
like
women.
yeah, I like long hair Nia Long though. I'm okay with short hair women or whatever, but I think Long with the long hair, I rock with it. Well, all Fresh Prince Nia Long is top tier though. So I don't know. It's a wash.
I give you that. I saw her in a movie. I can't think of it. I'll tell it to you later.
She
And
was in Soul Food looking, but she had long hair in Soul Food or whatever,
yeah,
looking
nah,
good.
not
I'm
so
sure that was a
food.
wig or whatever.
Fresh Prince Nia Long or the current one that she was in some TV series. I was like, damn. We'll figure it out later.
Mhm.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Furious. Cause yeah, that's because I used to call him Morpheus for a long time and shit, but you know what I mean. The more I think about it, yeah, I feel like Furious Styles. That's his most iconic role and shit, or Cowboy
Yeah.
Curtis and shit. No, if you want to take it
The
back,
the plastic that was on the couch when Ricky got shot up on poison.
yeah, I'm
Mm,
glad that plastic was on that damn couch, huh? This
yeah.
nigga-
I've been in houses with that.
yeah, I remember that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't see that shit as much anymore and shit.
No,
Ass be
not at
slot.
Yeah,
all.
You know, especially when you get hot. You gonna get hot, your ass stick
that
to it.
shit's trash. Yeah, that
And when
shit's
it's warm, you just coat be sliding. Will Smith.
woohoo.
Ty- Tyler Perry.
Oh man,
Spike
that's it.
Lee.
That's my word.
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee, nigga. I don't know why that just came up.
And our last question, real quick, fan, since this earlier. Since you mentioned about hood cinema, there's being black houses, movies that's around in every black house. Does that mean that Scarface is considered hood cinema? According to Moses Primm's definition, is Scarface hood cinema?
I think I wish it had a little bit more black people, but yeah, I think Scarface definitely qualifies as hood cinema. Because, like I said, it's whatever's
Yeah.
commonly found in hood households and shit, it's all fair game. If you can bring it up in a circle full of hood niggas and they know what you're talking about, it's a hood movie. You're there, you know.
So does that mean
Absolutely.
the Titanic is one too?
I mean, nah, I don't think so. Yeah, you go too far there.
Uh,
Hey, you said it. I was just speaking with you. Well, with that being said, brother, I know we had your time about 2 hours. We appreciate you coming on to the show. We'll deem this as the original. It won't be no prequels because we in real life. We in real time. We don't have a space time continuum like Star Trek and shit. We go back. There ain't gonna be no prequels here. But this will be the OG number one of Interview with Moses Primm. We'll have him back on soon for the sequel.
Hmm.
Talk about more
State
of what he
property
does.
too.
See, you got now. You say you got to watch that. You got to watch
I
State
definitely
Property
got it.
too.
I'm gonna try, bro. I don't think I'm gonna be able
You
to
know
get
what?
through.
I will hit you up after this. I will send you my personal cell. Let me know when you're gonna watch State Property 2. I will watch it the exact day and time to get your real time
Got
reaction
you.
on that. So with that being said, before we go, we let every guest we have do what we call plug party, and you go ahead and plug, promote website, social media, any charity organization that you support that you want to donate, anything that you want to shout out to. And also let us know some upcoming uh I'm saying guests, but upcoming videos or upcoming projects that you have going on.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know when the next video is, but
Like Mike.
oh yeah, once I get that shit unblocked and all that shit figured out, yeah, definitely check that Like Mike video out. Um, check me out on Twitch, man. I don't got no charities. Patreon, that's my favorite charity and shit. Go to the Patreon and shit. Check me out on No Jumper News. Yeah, I'm out here on the internet, man. Instagram, Moses Primm. Yeah, I'm out here. I appreciate y'all having me too, man. It was a good time.
No
we
problem.
appreciate you
Saltine.
too, man.
You got
Man,
any comments?
huh?
Any
Comment?
comments?
I would like to say thank you for coming on the show. I've been watching your stuff for a couple of years now, and I enjoy talking with you. And you really are down to earth. You
Appreciate
funny
you,
as hell. No problem. It's awesome to have you on.
Thanks. Y'all some all-stars, man. Appreciate y'all.
Listen, man, and we're
Thank
gonna do this
you.
before we end this, cause I got duped with the H2O shot.
You want to do one more? Yeah, let's go.
And this is legit, cause I poured it. Had to go
You
use
had
the
to check
bathroom
it.
real quick, and had to go check the oven, cause Tech cooks. It's Saltino, so I can cook.
Okay.
Shout out to my brother Slump, giving you the middle finger, cause that was your idea. He was laughing. Y'all don't see him on screen. This is legit. Here
Cheers.
to Moses Primm being an all-star. Sorry, you got on sleeping. Um, Moses Primm, check him out. Moses Primm has a YouTube, he has a Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. He has a website. Website. He's on Twitch. He's a Patreon. He's a co-host of a show. You can promote it if you want. I can. Definitely co-host of a show. Does so many great things. He has great graphic work. Please shout him out. If you don't, you're not an all-star. If you like you are all-star. If you are a MILF, then that's cool.
Yeah,
If
Loretta
you're
Devine, hit me up,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Hit
yeah,
me
hey,
up. You know what it
look,
is. You know what
look,
it's up.
Moses is saying, look, Loretta Devine, you still around because you in a movie coming up. I just saw the trailer. She's in a movie, a TV series. Loretta
I'll
Devine.
put her ass in a movie. No. I'm
There you
trying to
go,
make a
right
movie.
there, right there. You hear that, Loretta Devine say he wants you to fix him a plate, and he will move your boxes for free, for no problem.
Trying to get a
And he
plate.
can't tap dance like Gregory Hines, but I'm sure he can move his feet and move his body. Moses Firm, thank you much for your time, brother. It's been an honor. This has been an all-star show. Keep up your work. Continue to do your great job. And we will have you back for the sequel.
Okay. See y'all later. Appreciate you.
See ya. Thank you.